God.
Babe, have you seen my password?
Fellas.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, how we doing today?
Oh,
Welcome back to the Fellas Show. It is
Yes.
Thursday, November 4th.
it really is.
We're back again.
Oh, yeah.
We're here with the controversies,
Uh-oh.
with the sports, with the bets,
Not again.
with everything, with the fun, the
Oh,
enjoyment, the
true.
satisfaction,
okay.
the everything. Boy, did I wake up to a news bomb this morning. There's just a bunch of shit
Blowing
going
up
on.
everywhere.
There's a bunch
There
of
was
shit going
several.
on.
It was like a meteor shower.
Last night, let's talk about sports. Yesterday, real quick, NHL, great night, only to be ruined by the Blues at the end of the night, who lost in a shootout. Damn them. Everything else was
bad.
perfect. The Edmonton Oilers, regulation, -1.5, yes. Carolina Hurricanes come back against the Chicago Blackhawks to take it in regulation. The over in the Oilers, whoa, easy. The over in the Oilers. And then the Blue Jackets upset the Avalanche, which was, I didn't put any money on it, but I did say do not take the Avalanche, and I would rather take the Blue Jackets. Let's go. Morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. And then the Blues, of course, go up in the shootouts. All they have to do is make one more save. They get scored on. They miss the next shot. They get scored on again, miss the next shot, and they lose the shootout. Oh, man. Pissed. But, and then basketball wasn't so great yesterday.
No, it sucked.
Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun.
sucked.
Spurs lose by 1. Should have taken the points rather than the money line.
They
That
suck.
was stupid.
I hate them.
The Knicks get blown out by the
Don't even talk to me about
Pacers.
the Knicks.
I'm sick and tired of
going
that
to
Pacers
find
team.
them. I'm sick and tired of the Knicks. I was finally like, you know what? I'll bet on. I finally have faith. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nice try. Oh, and then Boston Orlando, the only over I think we've taken this season, scored 160 points.
Do you know why?
Why?
The Orlando Magic didn't score a basket from the 4-minute mark in the second quarter to the 8-minute mark in the third quarter.
That's magic, baby.
It was like, it
That's
was a
just
full-on
impressive.
8.5 minutes, or I think it was just around 8 minutes where they did not score.
Isaac, you're gonna have to share me with that. You're gonna have to let me share that hat. I don't
Yeah.
care about the risk.
Yeah,
I
they-
don't care about any
yeah.
of that because I'm also hating the Knicks.
It was just everything yesterday. Everything just went,
yeah,
it
it
just
was-
backwards. Everything went backwards yesterday.
Ugh.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
The worst one is, man, it's like I'll see like these really weird calls that I did have like what
Yeah.
the numbers would have alluded to, and
Yeah.
I don't say them because it just seems a little. Too
It just
far
seems a
off.
little too
All
far.
the ones that are too far off are the weird ones that I should have went. With.
We'll have to go through your spreadsheet and see if there's patterns. Like if every
No,
single
no,
time it's
I
like
have-
half the spread, maybe it's.
I have most of the days saved. You
Yeah.
can see.
Anyways, a little rough for NBA, but NHL pulled us through. But it's a new day. It's a new
And
day.
it's Friday.
But let's talk.
Friday's Friday.
It's. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Went to the Sixers game last night, and Sixers without Ben are turning Joel into a Jokic. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I have no qualms about it.
Mm-mm. All right, for the
The
Sixers,
Sixers without 2 starting forwards.
you guys are the deepest team in the league. Like, it is. There's no question you guys are the deepest team in the league.
And man, I really like everyone on the the team's so likable.
It is very.
It's just a fun time.
Are you guys back on the we would still like Ben? Like, is that
Me personally?
no?
or the
Just
team?
just the team. I guess you personally as well. Is it kind of like a thing around the Sixers fan base right now? Like, okay, we'll give him a chance.
Everyone's lost.
Okay.
I think a lot of people have gotten a lot. I mean, the players have all said that Ben has been open to them about his own mental health stuff, which makes it, I think, easier for me personally. I was pissed after the playoffs, and I still am.
Yeah.
That's
JP almost got kicked out of the Pacers game. Their opening game too.
That's electric.
Anyways.
But yeah, I think the players in the organization all want him back. So
Yeah.
I think a lot more people around are willing to
Listen.
admit it. I'm not.
No, you don't want him.
I don't want it. I think it's very clear that over the last couple of years, we've kind of been saying things and doing things to be like, oh, but Benny's this good at defending, he's this good at this good at that. So we can just
Move around him.
affect these other places.
Yeah.
And just being able to play slow and feed Embiid has been so much easier.
Yeah. I think
He just needs to stay healthy.
I think that's what was I was like I completely agree with you until Embiid goes down, and then because we all know he's gonna miss some games this year. Like he's probably gonna get an injury that kicks him out for like 5 to 10 games because that's what he normally does every season, and it's just hard not to. Like he's a 7-foot tank who drives the ball every single game 20 times a game. Like you're gonna get hurt. I just don't know. Like without Embiid, do you guys need Ben or are you guys chilling? Bought this hilarious T-shirt after the game. It's a Ben Simmons missing persons report on a shirt. Is that from one of the guys who like sells shirts in the parking lots? Because I have probably bought about 4 of those shirts since I've been in Philly.
They're great.
They are great. I got a Jimmy Butler shirt. That's where I got my Philly Jimmy Butler shirt. And it was like $8. Like
yeah,
nice.
It's a great deal. Those parking lot guys.
The parking lot guys, dude, they got some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's get into the news today. Before we get into the big topic, this is I don't know how this doesn't make more news. This just shows how much people don't care about the NHL. But the Golden Knights got one of the best players in the NHL this morning.
True.
In Jack Eichel.
Yeah.
Got him from the Sabres. If you guys remember, we talked about it a couple months ago. Probably a couple months ago now. Jack Eichel plays for the Buffalo Sabres. They had a disagreement. Those are the guys in the some great merch. They really do. There was a disagreement between the Jack Eichel and the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo Sabres wanted him to get a procedure that is common for his neck injury, but would be less stable, but would bring him. It was more
a longer return time.
Yeah, longer return time, but
less motion.
With less motion. And Jack Eichel is like, why can't I get the disc replacement surgery where I can just fuse something, shorter return, and full range? Yeah. But the problem is that procedure's never been done on an NHL player, so there was a disagreement. Both sides were like, no. So Jack Eichel literally wasn't allowed to get any surgery because he doesn't want to do the one. And if he does the one, he can't get the other. So now, finally, the Golden Knights have traded for Jack Eichel. Wow. That is an insane big trade for the NHL. The Buffalo Sabres actually did pretty well for themselves for trading away a guy that they didn't want or didn't want them.
Gotta get as much as you can, I guess.
And I think they did. Yeah. Peyton Krebs, not so much. That's just kind of a filler player. But Alex Tuch is a very good player for the Golden Knights. Should be very good on Buffalo and can play pretty immediately. I think he's out right now, but he should be back shortly. They also got a first-round draft pick and a second-round draft pick. Wow. So that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm not sure how good the first-round draft pick will be since it's from Vegas. It probably won't be too good, but it is still a first round. You could still pick up maybe a semi-decent player, and then the second round, like, NHL drafts are pretty good.
Yeah.
You normally get pretty good players out of the NHL draft because you've been prospecting them for years and years and years. And a lot of times when you draft a guy, he won't even play on your team for the next 3 years anyways. The offer from the Flames, I think, was better for rebuilding, but happy the saga is over. What was the offer from the Flames, Isaac? I did not hear that one.
That's interesting.
Okay, the Flames,
Can you trade a player?
Tkachuk, who's a future potential captain, an upcoming first-round pick, a former first-round pick, and 2 prospects. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't take that one.
That is interesting. That's weird. Question though, can you trade a player to Canada right now?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Yes, you can.
That's
That was a good question, though. That is an interesting question. Yeah, they've gotten a lot less strict
okay.
in the last
Yeah.
3-4 months.
Gotcha.
You can actually go to Canada now with your passport
No
and
kidding.
vaccination card and everything like that.
No kidding.
Yeah, the laws there are much stricter, but they do allow people to go outside now and stuff.
Canada's electric.
Canada's electric.
Should go over.
So yeah, that's a very big news for the NHL. Now Jack Eichel is still 4 months out from playing, so he probably still won't see the season this season for the Vegas Golden Knights. But he is under a massive contract, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's under a massive. And they got a 3rd round in 2023 as well. Okay. But yeah, massive trade. Good for both sides, I think. Buffalo finally gets to move on from Jack Eichel and that saga and all the shit going on there. Jack Eichel also gets the surgery that he wants now because Vegas had no problem with him taking that surgery. So good for all sides, and Buffalo gets some filler players and players that can affect them now from not being one of the worst teams in the NHL. So very good for all sides. Good trade. See, that's how you do a trade when there's a player that doesn't want to play and there's an organization that doesn't want to play. That's how you do a trade right there. The NHL. Way to do it right. Only ones who can figure it out. Anyways.
Yeah.
Did you hear that since we're going to be talking about COVID for a little bit here, he is so good, Isaac. It would be fun to watch him again. That's one of those Connor McJesus type of players. There's very few around the league that are that much fun to watch, and he is definitely one of them. But don't know if we'll see him this season. The new mayor of New York City might lift Kyrie Irving's vaccine ban.
Just for Kyrie, or
There's a chance that unvaccinated Kyrie Irving could still play for the Brooklyn Nets this season, but it would require New York to lift its COVID-19 vaccine mandate. If that happens, Nets coach Steve Nash would welcome Irving back to the club.
Oh, cool. I mean,
Nash made those following Eric Adams being elected as the new mayor of New York. And apparently, Mayor Adams expressed a desire to revisit vaccine mandates.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
I think it's a little overdone in New York. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I could see it for New York City. I can understand, but the whole state?
Yeah, I just think, just seeing how it's happened here, it seems like it's very easy for the places that want to check a vaccine card to just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no problem with
And
you
then
got your card,
if you don't
got
want
your
to,
card, then just don't go.
Go somewhere.
Yeah,
There's
go to-
places that don't. Most places do. I think that seems like it's much easier to deal with.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, I don't know, just from my understanding, I think even more so than bars and stuff, it's just like okay, when are you allowed to walk in to pick up food that you ordered?
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed in the restaurant, but you're not sitting in the restaurant.
Yeah, I know. Some of it's really
just
weird.
a little
And you have to
too
wear your
much,
mask in, but once you sit down, you
Yeah.
can take it
There's
out. I don't.
some odd
A
stuff.
lot of it seems like a show.
Yeah, I agree with.
But I will say I don't have a problem with the vaccine mandate in public places and in LA, New York, and Chicago.
Yeah, sure.
Because if you're trying to protect your biggest
cities.
hubs, yeah, I understand it at least if they're gonna do it there. Those are the places. But in my hometown of Minnesota,
Yeah.
if you pull a vaccine mandate on them, they're gonna riot. They're gonna revolt.
Yeah, don't pull a Vander Kane.
Just don't be a Vander Kane. Pretty
Or-
simple.
Or do a Vander
Which also
Kane.
got
I don't
completely
think
swept
so.
underneath the rug, and no one
Yeah,
talked about
how
the fact
about
that he
that,
got a
right?
21-game ban for faking a vaccine card. And I have seen one story of it the entire time.
It's insane.
One story. Yet Kyrie's blasted all over the internet,
I know.
and now Aaron Rodgers is blasted all over the internet.
I
So
know,
might as well
Kyrie,
get into it.
Can we just talk?
Yeah.
This has been something that has been true for Kyrie's entire career. Eric.
I have to take back calling Kyrie such a dummy.
Yeah.
I still think he's a dummy that he won't get a vaccine.
Decision to pick
Throw
that
away.
stance over playing the NBA.
But Kyrie is the only one who's done this. Kyrie's the only one who has stood against this
And just
hard
been honest.
and been honest the entire time and just been so transparent about everything.
That's what I've been saying.
Good for Kyrie.
If you're gonna have an opinion, just make sure you actually have it. Like,
Same Earth is flat.
yeah, that was always a goofy one.
That was always a good one. But no,
I mean-
I still think Kyrie would be smarter if he got the vaccine just so he could
Yeah,
play
of
basketball.
course.
Like, don't be dumb. Just go play, do your thing.
I thought you liked it.
But yeah, I have to take that back because seeing what other people have done, Kyrie is the only one who's actually done it the right
we
way.
have fake cards.
We have fake cards. We have people lying on national television. We have everything that could go wrong. So let's get into it. So yes, I'm sorry, Kyrie, for calling you a dummy, stupid head. I still think you're a slight dummy.
He's
but
a slight dummy, but I also feel like for some reason, people just are taking a disliking to him. I don't know if it's since.
It's got to be the flat Earth and the vaccine
I think the
thing
flat
combined.
Earth thing, because like I like some of the stuff he does. Like I kind of fucked with it when he was like saging the stadium before the Celtics came in. Like I
He's
like
the goony guy.
I like that. I feel like he's just the guy. He's just the man he is. So, yeah, I think honestly, it's more the Kyrie supporters.
He's just kind of a walking meme.
He
kind of is.
He is, but you need that.
You do.
That's life.
All right, let's get into the big topic today. Let's get into Aaron Rodgers because I have seen, and I've got two sides of this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on both sides because there is two sides.
You
to this.
can play, yeah.
There is really two sides to this.
Unfortunately, it's kind of.
Unfortunately, you lied.
Yeah.
Which you lied.
Puts
You
you in
lied.
a bad spot.
So.
Especially because you didn't need to.
You didn't need to. You just didn't need to.
You were allowed to not.
Numero uno.
Oh no.
Aaron Rodgers in California got some kind of immunization. Something.
Do we have any idea what?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It was called natural. It was quoted as natural immunity. But I don't know what that entails. He might have gotten one shot plus the COVID back. So I know he had COVID at one point. I know that. I don't know if he ever got a vaccine, one vaccination. I heard a rumor that he got. Hi, K-Frax. Good to have you here. Yeah, welcome back. There's rumors that he did have one of the vaccinations, but according to NFL protocol, he didn't have what he needed. Rodgers appealed to this for the NFL. Apparently, there was some back and forth and stuff going on. The NFL ultimately said, we do not support your version of a vaccine. You have to do this in order to be vaccinated. Rodgers like, okay. Then, so I believe that Aaron Rodgers thought he was immune.
Yeah.
Or vaccinated, or whatever.
He thought
he truly did.
Protocols.
He truly did. Then he went on obviously national television and a reporter on August 26th or whatever. If you guys didn't hear it, it's all over the internet. It's everywhere. Basically said, I'm immune. And then continues to be like, yeah, those other guys that aren't immune, I don't judge them at all, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Basically saying he was completely,
very
much saying he was
you can
good.
piece it together.
So, part of me is like, the guy actually thought he was immune, vaccinated. He took a homeopathic treatment at the beginning of the season. Like, this man really just it's okay. That's kind of what I figured, but I wasn't totally sure, and I didn't want to say anything. So, part of me is like, Aaron Rodgers thinks he's actually vaccinated or immune, whatever, blah, 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 blah. The other part of me is like, this guy didn't have a mask on when all the other players in the league that aren't vaccinated had a mask on.
Yeah.
This guy met fans. This guy was in reporter room. This guy literally held a big event every Sunday at Lambeau Field. And whatever, Lambeau's open. And say what you want. But, like, he put people at risk. Sean.
So, if the NFL knew the whole time that
That's-
according to their standards he was not vaccinated. Why was he allowed to act like he wasn't vaccinated until today?
That's what I'm so confused because
Yeah.
there's Aaron Rodgers that involved with this. Aaron,
Right.
don't be stupid. You put a lot of people at risk. Now your locker room has COVID. Like, just bad. Tisk Aaron Rodgers. Bad.
Especially because, again, bro, you're in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to get a vaccine.
No, if you wear a mask on the sideline, everyone would probably
You'd be
applaud you and be
fine.
like, yeah, he's not vaccinated. He's one of us. Yeah. Even though everyone in that stadium is vaccinated.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure. I'm like,
yeah,
and
you have
probably everyone, like 90% of the team.
I think you have to be in order to get in.
Just be like Cole.
Just be like Cole Beasley and own up to your own unvaccinated status. St. Louis, more like St.
Braxton, all right, listen. You've come in here with a lot of illegal energy. And I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm just observing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of illegal energy today, and I'm with it. Like, I'm about to commit serial arson. Like, don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed about St. Louis. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has just done like 3 illegal crimes in the chat in a matter of like 5 messages. So.
He called me. I know. He said St. Louis. That's one.
So yeah, I like Aaron Rodgers, but
Me
even
too, it's hard not
but
to.
this one is like, dude, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
Like what were you thinking?
Now, this is the one thing, and I know you also want to do some devil's advocate.
Yeah.
The one thing I keep thinking is the NFL is definitely.
Oh, that's where I was getting. Tisk on Aaron Rodgers, tisk on the Green Bay Packers because they knew.
They definitely knew.
They had to have known. And then of course tisk. Wait, I heard Eric and Kat. Speaking of illegal, who's gonna call the cops on Eric for hacking into Kat's Twitter account? What did Kat tweet something? I hope it was stupid. Only person who was blasted on the internet more is Johnny Sins. All right, Braxton, we see you, bud. You're on one
Oh,
today.
you tweeted free cat.
No, he
And
didn't.
then he said his Twitter was hacked.
Oh God, I'm so tired of this dude. He really said free cat.
No, he liked a tweet that read free cat.
Oh, and then his Twitter account. Yeah, okay. Well, bye, Cat. See you later. Glad we could win a couple games this season before everything gets disrupted and exploded.
It's cool. Don't worry. Cat changed his password.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Now it's
Stupid idiot.
Big Cat.
Stupid idiot. Cat said someone hacked his account. Why would they hack it for liking one
Yeah.
tweet?
Yo, they're all gonna see me like this tweet.
And why like a tweet like that? Like, you know how public that shit is?
I don't
You're an
know.
idiot.
People do it all the time.
I know. It's so stupid. Anyways. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not the only one to blame for this one. I will say that. However, Aaron Rodgers, you're a dummy. You officially have fit the dummy list. Why didn't you just say you weren't vaccinated, bro? Like, why didn't you just say it? There's plenty of QBs around the league. Steve was on the tees.
Do we do a teeny on Friday?
We have to do a
We'll
teeny.
do a teeny on
Fellas
Friday.
Friday. We'll do a teeny tomorrow. We'll do a teeny
I'll
tomorrow.
have to order more. I didn't realize it'd be such a hit.
Yeah, they love it.
How could you not, though?
Chat, what do we feel like this Aaron Rodgers situation? Because the media is ripping this man apart.
Yeah.
They are destroying this man. Yeah. There's plenty of QBs around the league that aren't vaccinated. Anyways,
Yeah, it seems.
it's not hard to do.
Yeah, he's got a big old hump.
Teeny Fridays. I don't understand. I don't get it. Part of me is like, okay, Aaron, you thought you were vaccinated, you weren't, you fucked up, blah 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 blah. Move on. And part of me is like, dude, you're an idiot. You really lied to everyone, did all this shit, put a lot of people in jeopardy.
My thought is that the NFL is not nearly as transparent with Rodgers as they claim to have been about what it actually was.
I agree. And to see, I mean, the Saints got fined a 7th round draft pick for COVID violations.
Yeah.
Baltimore got fined insane amount for not following COVID violations. And this dude's has been sitting for 8 weeks without a mask or
And they
anything, and
didn't
you
do a
fucking knew.
thing.
He literally appealed for it. You fucking knew he wasn't vaccinated. And he's been sitting there for 8 weeks doing this shit, and just now we're catching on because he finally caught COVID?
Yeah.
Like, that's the stupidest shit ever.
So you seen aliens? I mean,
I want the Packers and the NFL to be held accountable. They knew and let him do what he wants. I agree.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
And all three are at fault here.
Yeah, and I'm just going off of. I don't think that. I think Aaron Rodgers definitely seems like the type of guy that doesn't want to get a vaccine, but he doesn't seem like he would be purposefully like lying about it.
I don't
trying to think he's like better than you know. What
I don't think so either, but I agree with what Isaac just said. I think he's finding loopholes and everything
I think he
everywhere.
was attempting to find a loophole.
Yeah,
and I think the NFL might have led him to believe that he
could get
that he did find a way.
Yeah. But at the same time, they denied his petition.
But do you know?
But they
if
didn't
told
enforce
him
it.
That? Do you think?
I think they did. From what I read at least, but maybe not. I don't.
Whereas did the NFL say that they did? I'm just like I have just using past things in the world that have happened.
Yeah.
I just my immediate thought is always the NFL's lying.
Yeah, I know.
Some
It's just crazy that teams can get fined for
That
not
is
wearing their
true.
masks
Also
on the
the mayor of
sidelines.
Wisconsin.
So like, they enforced it on who was it? The Raiders and the Saints.
yeah.
For coaching staff and shit, for players who weren't wearing masks, that was like week 1. They were
don't have an Aaron
on that
Rodgers.
shit. But they don't. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't have the Aaron Rodgers. So is it just Aaron Rodgers is getting a free pass this whole time
Until
he got
the-
COVID
they
and then
actually-
the worst case Ontario happened.
Yep, they probably. I bet you they all of a sudden are like, well, as long as he doesn't get COVID, no one will ever know.
Yeah, right. Now there's an outbreak in the locker room.
Yikes.
I just, man, what a dummy. Everyone a part of that is dummy. You know what's sad?
Oh, this is the new pack. Series 10.
You know what's sad though?
What is sad?
I have seen more about this story in the last 12 hours than I saw the entire combined of Henry Ruggs killing a guy.
Yep, true. You could say that for a lot of things. It's crazy.
It's insane. Like, and hey, I'm not even on the we need to put Henry Ruggs in jail forever side. I'm also not on the we should let him free and play NFL because he's only a 22-year-old.
And no matter what you do, you need to publicize something like this.
Yeah.
Because it's something that's
But
really...
now this is just not a thing, and we're just worried about Aaron Rodgers and his line about COVID again. Like, what is going on with media? Huh? This is terrible.
I don't know.
Comes off as Rodgers is above the law, which is dumb. I agree.
I think that's definitely how it comes
And I
off.
think that goes for every very high-class name or every high-profile name in the NFL. I think there's a different set of rules for high-profile
I
names.
think
I really do.
I think the one I would just really like to know how clear the NFL was with what they were saying. You know what I mean?
It'll be interesting to hear from Rodgers after
Yeah.
this. It'd be interesting to be like, if he
Good-
fights
it's
it
good
or
for the NFL.
good for the NFL. Rodgers. Oh yeah.
Just take some attention away from
Yep.
the Raiders again.
And now the NFL gets to be the big bad guys who's gonna fine and suspend Aaron Rodgers for blah 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 blah. Right? You see that coming now?
Yeah.
They're gonna take the high road on this one and just absolutely make a statement out of Aaron Rodgers now that everyone's freaking out about it because the
Yep.
media's pissed. I watched like 4 clips from ESPN this morning and they are fucking livid. Like people are. Stephen A. called him like the biggest dumbass on planet Earth, and I know that doesn't mean much
That
coming
means
from
a
him,
lot.
but like that is Stephen A. is ESPN.
Yes.
Like he
At this
is
point,
he
they
literally
hired- they
ESPN
fired everyone else.
ESPN writes something and says Stephen A. read this, and then he yells about it, and that's what ESPN is. So not good at all. Someone called out ESPN too, or Stephen A. and it was really funny. One of the guys was like, "You sat here and said all this shit about Kyrie, and he wasn't even lying."
Yeah.
And then you say this shit about Aaron, and he's like, "You are taking a much lighter stance on Aaron than you were Kyrie." He's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Steven is like, "Well, I can explain that. I can explain that." Like, yeah, I'm sure you can, you stupid fuck. What sucks, football fan-wise, is it takes away from a Rodgers Patty Mahomes match.
True.
True.
The State Farm Super Bowl.
The State Farm Super Bowl. Yeah.
Jake was gonna be in the audience. Jake was going to the game, and now he can't even see the Rodgers rate.
Nope.
He can't even see it. Poor Jake. He has to watch Jordan Love.
Also, what does happen for Rodgers' little sponsorships here?
I think he'll be okay.
You think so? Okay.
I think he'll be okay.
Okay. I just didn't know if State Farm had a strict vaccine policy.
Oh yeah, everyone is pretty polarized by it. It might actually.
It
be
might
just the type
affect
of
a
thing.
little bit.
Oh no, I actually like those ones.
I know. He's finally getting. There's finally some good ones out there. Him walking the dogs. Him playing like the guitar and the hippie band.
Rogers has always been the king of marketing, though. He's been. I mean, dude, think about how long he's been State Farm.
State Farm for a minute.
Discount double check.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
He
That was
built
like
State
8
Farm.
going like
He
that.
might be the CEO of State Farm, honestly.
He might be.
I don't know if you can revoke your own sponsorship when you're the CEO. Anyways, Rodgers is a dummy, the Packers are dummies, and the NFL, once again, proven dummies. But this is nice for the NFL. This takes away from the Dan Schneider. This takes away from the Henry Ruggs. This takes away from the Gruden. This takes away from a lot of stuff right now, just to throw COVID on top of it and focus on that.
Sometimes you just gotta wonder a little bit.
Love to see Love beat Mahomes. That would be fun. Really wanted to target Dan. Yeah, that guy's terrible. I don't know how he's still in the NFL. Adams back this week, and now he's got a backup QB. Dan Sorensen. He is a complete bum. He's very bad. You've seen the videos of Tyrann Mathieu looking at Dan Sorensen?
No.
On blown plays. It's so funny. There's like a collage of it of like 8 different times where Dan Sorensen just gets absolutely torched. And Tyrann Mathieu turns around and is like, and it's just every single time Tyrann Mathieu looking at him and being like, what are you fucking doing? How are you this bad? Yeah. Hey, someone else is mad about the Cincy ranking, apparently. And it's not even their coach. Apparently he thinks that Cincy can win the whole thing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Cincy should be in top 4.
Yeah, this guy said so.
Yeah. Seems pretty smart. He's a coach of a... Oh, here. It came from a guy named Malzahn.
Cool.
Gus Malzahn.
He sounds like
UCF coach.
Oh, so they got
Gus Malzahn
whooped by
is uniquely qualified to gauge elite teams, as he served 8 seasons as Auburn's head coach and annually matched up against juggernauts from Alabama, LSU, and Georgia. I've played Georgia and Alabama every year, Malzahn said. I know exactly what it looks like. Cincy is right there. They're a team that can win the whole thing. All right.
Wow.
Cincy top 4. You heard it there first.
Actually, you heard it here first. You heard
True.
it from this guy
You
first.
did hear it from that guy first. Even though I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people probably pissed about the Cincy thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's
I'm
probably
sure
a
you
lot
did
of
hear
you.
it from me first. I didn't just come up with it. I didn't hear it first.
Buster Posey's retiring?
What?
Sad. Why? Why are you retiring, Buster? You're still good. He only played 12 years. I thought he was going to play for a lot longer. I guess he is 34. That's kind of crazy. Opted out in 2020, and then he played last year. And I guess he did regress a little bit. Man, I'm sad about that. I like Buster Posey a lot. I feel like that's one of those baseball names that everyone just kind of knows because his name's Buster Posey.
Yeah, it's a good name.
It's a great name. Yeah, there is 5 articles about Aaron Rodgers on this out of 18. Why? And 1 about Henry Ruggs. Actually, 2 about Henry Ruggs. 1 talking about Derek Carr, discussing how Henry Ruggs needs love right now and he's still standing with him. And 1 about actual Henry Ruggs. Wow. There's some harsh words on Henry Ruggs. Deservedly so. But there's some harsh words on him. What else do we got?
It's just crazy. It's like, Aaron Rodgers might have had a thing and then might have gotten someone would say, Henry Ruggs killed a guy.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs killed a guy. That was 2 days ago.
24-hour news cycle.
I guess.
You ever watch Always Sunny, the episode about the 24-hour news cycle?
No.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
Wolf Cole is a public relations nightmare.
Castellanos leaving as well. Leaving or retiring? I don't know. Just realized I've been 6 minutes behind the entire show. Must the government out here trying to hold me down. Sorry, my account got hacked. Just changed password. That's why the typo is there in previous comment. Wolf Cola.
Wolf Cola. It's delicious.
What is Wolf Cola?
It started as Frank's fake company to embezzle money.
Okay.
Then it became a real cola brand.
Okay.
But they had an issue because it was being endorsed by the Taliban. No. Believe.
ISIS? Taliban?
No, it wasn't. It was like a. Oh, I forget.
Oh, he's opting out of his last 2 years in Cincy. Interesting.
Interesting.
That would be a big name. Come to the Twins. Come to the Twins. We need good players. Hey, Twins GM said we are not in rebuild phase, I promise, as he's talking about shipping out all of our good players. It's fine. It's fine. I love Minnesota teams. For no reason at all.
Dennis is a bastard, man.
Dennis hates dogs bigger.
Because Dennis is a bastard, man.
They're waiting for more Ruggs stories since it's ongoing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's not much else to report on Ruggs right now. I'm sure once it gets announced. But still, even then, it's going to be announced. Everyone's going to have an opinion about it for the next 12 hours, and then it's going to go away. Whatever, dude.
I think everybody's just got to buy some teeny mates and relax.
I agree.
Should we just send the full box?
How much is a full box? And how many do we get?
32 packs.
Ooh.
It's $140.
But it's 32 packs, though.
I can't do that math.
32.
437. No. Because I can literally buy 10 for less than that.
Oh, okay.
You can get 10 for $39.99.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that the same?
Same series.
Oh, what the fuck? That doesn't make any.
Should I get the Series 10 ones? These are the new ones.
Oh, these are new?
Yeah, these are the most recent. So you got CD.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait, where's the back?
And they're only $4 a pack?
Who's the rare boys?
Yeah, what are they? Alright. Break time for teeny mates.
Okay. There's a glow-in-the-dark Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers classic uniform. Rest in peace. That used to be cooler before he did this. Really declined the value.
Yeah.
Purple Ice. Ooh.
Dak
classic. That's cool. Golden Mahomes.
Metallic gold Patrick Mahomes II, 1 in 512 packs. Wait, what's the top one? The top
164.
No.
Oh, the golden.
Oh, we could get a golden referee, 1 in 32 packs.
He's like, hey, touchdown.
Hey, touchdown.
Should I just order this?
Yes, you should get 2 of them.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You should get 2. We need 20.
Where is this from? Where are they shipping this out of?
That makes me really want to open those teeny mates now.
Well, if
Fuck.
20 on the way.
Fuck.
No, well, let's see when it's gonna ship.
Yeah.
Gosh,
We definitely have to do teeny mates
You guys
tomorrow.
are not making it easy to stay strong and not open all these fun mystery packs. Speaking of fun packs.
Oh, those are cards.
Mystery playing cards. We'll see what happens with these.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Excited.
We got cards. Teeny Thursdays? No, Steve. Steve's addicted. Steve is addicted to teeny mates.
It's Teeny Thursday.
Love opening. Yeah, Braxton, we figured you'd enjoy that. Shared a YouTube video to the Sorensen Matthew. Here, you should probably pull that video up, actually, Sean. If it's the same video I'm thinking of, because it is fucking hysterical.
No, yeah, hold on. I have to read these.
Oh, yeah, it's on YouTube as well. Are you able to show YouTube when we're already on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
What is it?
It's in the Twitter group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can pull that up.
It really is. He does it so many times.
Okay, yeah, this is the...
Yeah, this is funny. So, if you didn't know what we're talking about with the Tyrann Mathieu and Dan Sorensen thing, this is what we're talking about. And it is quite funny. Just sitting there like, what are you doing? Just every time. 3 minutes. It's just insane that it's the same guy too every time.
That's so funny.
Poor Dan Sorensen is never gonna play for another team.
Oh boy.
It's incredible that he has a starting job.
It's incredible that they have to play him.
Yeah, that's how bad. If you didn't know how bad Chiefs secondary actually is, that's how bad it is. To where that guy, who's clearly getting chewed out by his teammates, still has a job. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have to do a teeny mate pack. Seems like a hit. I think you have started something that cannot be reversed.
I'm glad. This is all
You
I
have
ever
started
wanted.
you got Steve G all hooked up over here. Guy needs another line of teeny mates.
Dude, everybody wants the tiny mates.
He's like too slow to play safety and too small to play linebacker. And that's not an NFL player. Yeah, that is not an NFL player. But
Oops. We got 20 more coming in.
let's go! Phillip Rivers and T.Y. need some company.
It's true. They are alone.
Wait, so we're getting 20 packs of teeny mates, which means we'll have 40. I ordered a pack on Amazon already, says JP. Which means we'll have 40 teeny mates of new series. Which means we do have a shot of getting everyone.
Yes, you could get everyone
in the luckiest opening of packs ever.
Now here you go. Here's a 24 pack of squeezy mates. Not to be confused with teenies. They're squeezy.
Okay.
120 for 24. So
that's only like $4 or $5.
That's
though.
4 each, right?
Yeah, just
that's
about.
Not bad.
Wait, 24 times 4.
No.
It's like 5. 5 point.
5
no, it's 5. 5 flat. 5 flat.
Yeah, it's exactly 5. That's not squeezies are more premium. What do these come with?
How did you find teeny mates? That's a Sean question.
Well, I was like, it would be really fun if we had like a blind bag type of thing.
The thought process at first was to do cards, and then we're like, well, Sean was like, well, I want to do something like different.
Because cards are just so expensive now.
Yeah.
Cards are expensive, and it's like, I don't know. It's like,
yeah.
It's been done.
It's been done.
It's like,
but
what's a random, what's like a mystery pack that you can get?
You like can't even buy them individually. You can, like, we tried to look on Amazon, and there was one Patrick Mahomes gold for like $140, and that was like the only one out there. So yeah, Sean was like, I want to do something that people haven't done, and he was literally looking on eBay and Amazon for like 2 days straight, and then all of a sudden he got real excited. And all of a sudden I got the notification that we bought a fuckload of teeny mates, and I was like, let's go, teeny mates. I'm excited for the squishy mates, though.
Yes.
Because they're bigger and they're squishy.
They're basketball ones.
They're basketball ones?
The squishies are basketball.
How many of those did we get?
There's only 4 or 6. It was not a big lot.
4 or 6 packs.
I didn't realize what a hit they'd be. If I had known, I would have bought the bigger one.
Yeah. Well, now we know. Moving forward.
Oh, yeah.
It's good we get to use the Hey Fellas business company card for once. Who knew it would be on Teeny Mates? But boy, am I excited. I'm really excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, man. We just
We're going to have some YouTube videos out there away from the show. We'll do some openings on the show. Just satisfy the itch of some people in the chat.
Yeah, it's a good thing we just bought 1 million of them.
Oh, Teeny
Let's
Mates.
see. Is there a Golden Mahomes on eBay? Can I buy
I thought we saw one.
Wow. Yeah, man. They're pricey, you know. If you can unpack that Golden Mahomes.
I see some as high as one. Does that have bids on it?
No, it's a buy it now.
Okay.
That's a buy it now. Let's see. Let's say.
I want to see one that's getting bid on right now.
I want to see what they've sold for.
That's a good call.
My mom taught me that. She was good at eBay.
I do not spend a lot of time on eBay. Craigslist, I will Craigslist up.
I love Craigslist.
I love Craigslist. Dude,
I haven't looked at Craigslist in a while.
Dude, look at the dust on my fan.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You need to clean that up.
I need to clean that. There's the dust monster on my fan up there. Didn't even realize it. Teammates Series X1 Metallic Gold Patrick Mahomes. One in 512.
This one went for $76 in a bid. 75.
So around 70, 75 in bidding.
Yeah, it seems to be like and then a lot of them are like there's an $80 one, $90 one, but it crossed out and they accepted a separate offer. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
68, but it goes for like 75.
Okay. Good to know.
We could flip them, Bo. Try to buy them at like 40, 50, flip them.
Yeah, but,
The shipping's cheap.
if I pull a gold Patrick Mahomes, I don't think I want to give it away.
In case.
Wow, that's what do we buy? Is there Teammates cases?
They have little lockers sometimes you can get.
Can we get like little cubes for our Teammates for the good ones?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. Today's stealth MVP is Kelly Oubre Jr.
All right, I'm with it.
Just so you know. Teeny extravaganza. I'll hold a special. The teeny extravaganza. Played 13 minutes with 0 points and got absolutely posterized by 6'3" Gary Payton. Stealth MVP.
That's correct. Stealth MVP of the year / day. I love that it's the stealth MVP is also a daily award. It just makes it even better. It's like, man, anyone can do it. You just have to not do it. You know?
Speaking of baseball players that are leaving their teams, I just got a whole list of them. Freddie Freeman, Jorge Soler, Eddie Rosario, all from the Atlanta Braves, are all going to be free agents coming up this offseason. Carlos Correa and Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros are both free agents, along with Corey Seager, Trevor Story, Max Scherzer, Marcus Semien, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and Michael Conforto, and Kevin Gausman, among other big names. Buster Posey, obviously retired. I don't see Castellanos on this, but he must have opted out after this came up. Those are some big names in baseball.
Yeah.
And a lot of Dodgers names, honestly. Corey Seager, Trevor Story, Max Scherzer, Marcus Semien as well, I believe, right? I think so. But yeah, should be a fun offseason for baseball. Jonathan Taves also apologized for his comments about Blackhawks management. Remember when the whole Kyle Beach thing happened? He's like, those guys are still good guys. I don't know if he apologized, but he's like, that took away from the story of Kyle Beach. Please stop making that a story. He's like, I just said that I think the guys are nice guys. Please shut up. Jonathan Toes. I don't like you still, though. Same with your butt buddy, Patrick Kane. I hate him, too. Y'all can both retire now. No one wants you here anymore.
All right. Question of the day, though.
Yeah.
Do you buy the Mike White signed rookie card now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely. And then you draw in permanent marker on it, Magic White Lightning. Magic Mike White Lightning.
Draw some emojis on it?
Yep.
You can get them for like $15.
Really? That's not bad.
A lot of bidding wars.
I bet that's gone up in the past week or so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, can we frick off with this? Look at this stupid headline. I'm sorry. I hate this shit. Atlanta Braves fans celebrate World Series win with racist cheer that won't go away. The Seminole chant is not a racist cheer. It's not. Shut up. I hate.
Uh-oh.
This is racist. This. Wow, I've never seen so many racist people in one place. I try to be on the good side of most of this stuff, but this shit pisses me off. Their name is the Atlanta Braves, and they're doing the Seminole chant.
Which a lot of people do that aren't even called, like, the Braves.
There's literally a team called the Seminoles. that does that chant.
But like, it's become a thing that is just kind of like a sports.
Who are you offending? Who are you offending?
Eric.
Yeah, you are now. Who the hell is this offending? This is the same shit that happened in North Dakota Fighting Sioux when literally the Fighting Sioux tribe, the Sioux tribe, was like, actually, we really like that name because that does represent our culture. We're known to fight. And all the white political science majors were like, ah! You can't say Fighting Sioux! Ah! And now they're just called, I think maybe they're just called the Sioux. They had to drop everything. They had to rebrand their whole entire fucking college.
They're called the Dakotas.
The Redskins? Yeah, that's racist as shit.
You
can't do that. But the Atlanta Braves doing
also
come
Chief
on.
Wahoo?
Chief who?
Chief Wahoo?
Chief Wahoo? I don't know who Chief Wahoo is.
The mascot.
Oh yeah.
The old Indians mascot. That's a little racist.
Yeah, there are racist things.
That's racist.
And then there are not racist things, like doing this. Whoo! How did those people sound again? Yes, do that again. I hate it. If you showed me a report that this tribe that they're supposedly impersonating was like, boo, we hate that. Please change that. We are the most offended people on planet Earth. If you don't change that, we might do something about it because we hate it so much and are so offended.
Yeah, let's scroll up. Who wrote this?
Ron Dicker. Case closed.
Yeah.
Case closed. Case closed. That's not even like Richard. That is Ron Dicker.
Yeah.
RONDICKER.
Shout out Ron.
Shout out Ron Dicker.
Just be happy for a day. You might like it.
But the viewing party included a cheer that doesn't belong anywhere. It's called the tomahawk chop.
It doesn't belong anywhere. So you're saying
I forgot
the Seminoles
that Native Americans never use tomahawks. Weird.
Wait, they can't even do it? You're saying the Seminole tribe can't do it?
You know what? I'm a real advocate for the dolphin community, and I appreciate it if we change the fucking name of Miami, because it's really offensive to dolphins.
Well, dolphins are very intelligent. They also are among the most sexually frustrated of mammals.
Yeah. They do be R-word in a lot of...
They do be doing that.
They R-word a lot of...
They do be doing that.
If you don't know, dolphins are the only other animal that has sex for pleasure. It's literally the only one, besides us. And, yeah, they do non-consensual a lot. So rumor has it. While I'm playing 10-cup beer pong and the cup formation looks kind of funny, I usually accuse the other team of a variable amount of racism.
It's a 10-cup situation.
Isaac, what ethnicity are you? I still don't know. He's a wild card out there.
Wow,
My priest.
Have so many teammates. Now.
We have so many teammates coming. My priest name in church growing up was Richard Ling, Father Dick Ling. Oh, Ron Dicker, me and you are gonna have some freaking words.
Ron Dicker.
Guys, I really just don't.
That would piss him off, dude, if you chanted his name at him.
I could be wrong, and I could get canceled for this, but I just don't understand how
not.
this is racist. I don't get it. I understand the tomahawk and doing this. The tomahawk resembles scalping and blah, 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 blah. But are we just going to say that they didn't do that? Are we just going to be like, oh, Native Americans never use tomahawks. We can't resemble a tomahawk.
Tomahawks are a cool weapon. They're in Call of Duty.
Yeah. There's a
You
nice,
cross-snap 'em.
there's a cool story, a great book called Hatchet. You know? Come on.
You ever been to the butchers?
Have you ever been to Butchers? Have you ever done anything?
I need to show butchers more
Wow,
love.
I hate that you called them the Braves. What a terrible, insulting name for a Native American community.
You know who's the real brave people in our community? The butchers.
Yeah?
Your fingers get so cold while they have to cut all this meat. It's a tough job.
Nice.
To spend a
Shout
lot
out-
of time in a meat fridge.
Shout out butchers.
Shout out butchers.
Mom from Thailand, dad is white. Thank you, Isaac. Now I know.
Now we know. Now Eric knows, and now he can figure out how to be racist again.
I'm gonna rearrange your cups in beer pong.
That's
That's actually. Imagine playing against someone for the first time,
bro.
and your 10 cups are a little misorganized, and the other guy's like, "Bro, are you racist?" And you're like, "No." Like, why your cups look like that then?
Bro,
I'm sorry.
you're racist.
You're racist. Oh boy. You know, we try and be on the good side of things on the show. This is just one of those times. Oh my god. That's okay. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. Gotta throw them off their game. 49ers mascot is offensive. What is the 49ers mascot?
He's just ugly, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Sorry, I was saying.
That's offensive to someone somewhere.
It's offensive to Braxton. It looks just like him.
You remember when they tried to pull the Notre Dame Fighting Irish thing out?
Dude, remember we talked about
Yeah,
that?
and the whole school was like, if you fucking touch that
we had
name.
a very long discussion about all
Yeah.
mascots that day. That was funny. That was a good.
The political science majors came in with you can't call them Fighting Irish, and the Irish were like, damn right they can. Are you kidding me?
We'll fight you about it.
We'll fight you about it. How about that? Like, absolutely not.
That reminds me, just my favorite. What the heck?
By the way, this person's mad because Donald Trump did the Seminole chant in Game 4 when it was at Houston. Or maybe it was in Atlanta, actually. President Trump,
look, I get
former
it.
President Trump was in the stands.
We don't like Trump.
Yeah.
Can't the man just watch a baseball game?
Yeah. Leave him alone.
Can't the man just watch a baseball game?
If you don't want to talk about him, stop talking about him.
I've been hearing all these ads on the radio as I'm working about how like he has these evil plots.
I'm like, why are we still talking about him?
I'm like, I really don't think he's pulling any strings anymore.
He's not the president. Like, he's just not here. Why are we still talking about him?
I don't know.
If you want the man to go away,
He's gone.
don't talk about the guy,
No.
and then he'll go away. If no one talks about him, he'll be gone. It's quite simple.
But it's just like they're going into this huge deep plot he has to get certain judges elected in Pennsylvania, and it's like, I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think he's thought that far ahead.
I don't think he thinks at least.
Yeah, you're giving a lot of credit on how dastardly of a plan he's got.
He's just not that smart of a guy.
He's not a villain in a cartoon.
He's just not smart.
Wait,
you can't think that.
Hey, so like the UNLV mascot, Hey Reb,
Yeah.
which his name has an exclamation point, has been retired.
Oh, who did he offend?
I don't know. Oh, it has Confederate roots? Las Vegas?
Ooh, Saquon is officially out because he tested positive again today. What'd you say?
They said he has like like Confederate roots.
Understandable to a degree, I guess. See, there's some that make sense.
It was originally named Beauregard, which is the Confederate general who fired the first shots in the Civil War.
Okay.
You can see that.
I
That
can
makes
see how that
sense.
made.
That's not. You can't. No, that you can't have that. You can't have the guy that declared war on America
As your mascot.
as your mascot. You can't.
At UNLV, too?
Yeah.
What is Vegas trying to do being all...
I don't know. But look, he's just like a little guy. He's just like a little cowboy guy.
He definitely looks like he's a Confederate soldier, though.
Yeah.
I do be seeing the resemblance.
Yeah, he does look like it. Yeah, you know what? Because, I mean, when I first saw him, I was just like, oh, he's out there. Gold rush.
Yeah, he's just being a
I
miner
just
out there.
figured, like, Vegas.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Out western expansion.
Yeah, some Cowboys, but instead they went
But
a
then
little
they did
different.
have to name him.
They went a little different route with that. Renaming the Red River Shootout was a sad one.
Yeah.
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 Well, fellas, it is 105.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Time flies when you.
Yeah, when we're teammating and newsing and controversying.
If you say teammate one more time, I'm gonna open a pack.
Teammate. All right, fellas, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Enjoy the flaming timer. We'll be back for bets. We have a lot of NHL and then a little bit of NBA as well. So, why does it always do that? Why always gotta be like that, bro? Anyways, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Stay around. We'll get the degenerates in here.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back in 5. See you then.
No, apparently that didn't do it.
I'm still vibing though.
Okay, well, hold on.
Well, then the fucking ad comes up. Mike White over 240.5 yards, 1+ touchdown is plus 100.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and NFL tonight, of course. Sorry. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah. Fellas. Hello, we're back.
Hi, how are you?
We almost opened all of our teammates on the break.
Yeah, they threw
Highly,
trash.
highly contemplated it, but we didn't. We have self-control. We're waiting till tomorrow to at least open one. That was real vibey there for a bit. I was kind of feeling the last 2 minutes. I was kind of like feeling it. Yes.
The Colts are playing.
Colts are playing. Ty is not playing.
Nope.
But that's why he's over here, because he's not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right over here. We've got Ty today. He's not in.
Actually,
He's hanging out.
Former Colt.
True. That could be.
They did that.
Yeah, they did that. They did do that thing.
Who would have thought?
They did do the thing.
That's
All right, fellas. It is betting time, and we're gonna switch it up today. Really throw a curveball at you. We're starting with NBA today.
Watch out, curveball.
Curveball. Sean.
Yeah.
Give it to us. What do we need to know for NBA tonight?
All right, 5 games. Theme tonight is big lines.
Big lines.
Big lines. First game, Sixers Pistons. We're in Detroit. Sixers are 5-point favorites. Over-unders at 208. Easy. Sixers. Duh.
Sixers.
No,
even
yeah,
with
that's
Danny
easy.
and Tobias out?
Even with you could have the whole team out. They're on
I
a
guess your guys'
back-to-back.
backup is.
I don't.
you
Like,
guys
we
are-
won, man. No, this is 5 points against the Pistons. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, like that's
Okay.
Embiid 5-on-1.
Okay.
Cover 5 against the
Okay.
Pistons.
I like it.
That's,
I like it.
The spread, it's 208. I have it at 209. So probably won't touch that. We're looking at like a 109 to 99 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've decided I'm gonna talk because a lot of time the specifics are very right, and if I get too broad, that's when I get myself in a thing.
Okay.
But all right, we're gonna stick
Sixers by
with it. Sixers,
5.
I mean, if you need some, you want some like actual numbers to go along with it. Still the best offensive rated team. Are they still? I hope so, because I love that. I love that for the Sixers. Yeah, still number one. Still number one on offense. Shoot, man. Their net rating on offense is 115.5. The Pistons' net rating on offense is 95.7.
Ouch, that's a big difference.
Is that worse than the league? Yes.
Ooh, really? They're the worst offense in the league?
You have the worst
worse than
offense
Orlando?
and the best offense in the league going at it, and you're talking about a 5-point difference.
Wow.
Well, I don't care how many players are out. And the Sixers still have a better defensive rating, too, even though they put up literally 20 more points per 100 possessions.
That's ridiculous.
Sixers also play at a lot slower of a pace. That's why you see so much their offensive rating so high, where their points per game isn't so high.
Okay.
Because they run 96
Just efficient?
possessions per game.
Okay.
Typically.
But they're just efficient.
They're very efficient.
Gotcha.
It's just there's not not a single stat that the Pistons do better. There's not a single stat that the Pistons do which would be like, oh, maybe they cover 5. They're not covering 5.
All right. Sixers by 5.
Next one, Celtics Heat again.
It's
It's like okay, and the Heat are at home and 6.5-point favorites. Keep it going with the Heat. They're gonna win. You wanna? We're talking about the first best offensive team. Let's talk about the second one, and that is the Miami Heat. The cool thing about the Heat is they're also
third best defensive team.
Second best now.
Second now. Wow.
So don't worry about them Heat. If you want to know where the Celtics stand in all of this jazz, they suck. No, they're 19th in defensive rating, and they're 21st in offensive
former
rating.
stealth MVP Josh Richardson is game time decision.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Of something.
I just saw Jay Butler on Utah and totally forgot that Jared Butler is a thing now.
Yeah, I know. I was Jimmy.
I was like, Jimmy doesn't play for them.
Yeah, so you just take the Heat minus all the points. I don't care how many. I would take them up to 9.
Okay.
Because it could easily go up there. I'm seeing like a 110 to 100 game
Isaac said Sixers going from winning at home to flying to Detroit overnight could be some rest happening. It doesn't look like they're resting anyone though.
I think typically there'd be a lot more of a chance if they had. I think the
Danny
guys
Green and
the
Tobias,
guys
yeah.
that are resting are dead.
Yeah, that's
Maybe Embiid, but I think even Andre Drummond gets his revenge game.
True. I didn't think about that. Let alone the Sixers win this game.
Yeah.
Like their money line.
I can't believe they're
minus
only
200.
getting 5.
Yeah, that's got to be with the injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Sixers, Heat, both with the points.
Square. And we'll keep it square for the next one. Jazz Hawks.
Please say.
I mean, I don't know what if you don't want me to say Jazz.
I want you to say
okay,
Jazz.
good. Jazz are getting minus 1.5, and it makes absolutely no sense. We're talking about the Sixers and Sixers and the Heat with all their impressive things. You want to know what the Jazz are the best at?
Yes, I do.
The Jazz have the second best net rating in the entire NBA, only behind the Heat. That's just because they're really good at both. They're good all around the floor. The Hawks do have one of my favorite things, and it's no longer the Nets. Now, the Hawks have the exact same offensive and defensive rating for a net rating of exactly 0.
They're kind of going – they started out really hot, and now they've just not
They've been struggling.
They have not looked like they did in the very beginning. So their defense has definitely gone down. So Donovan Mitchell is a game-time decision. A 50-50 game-time decision.
Yeah.
And so is Royce O'Neal. Not that that matters as much, but
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell is a game-time decision.
Yeah. I don't know. I think.
I still think they win that game.
That's what I'm saying. Like 1.5 is a line I'd take without Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
With Donovan Mitchell, I'd take him at like -6.
Okay. That's fair.
There's really not much to say. The Hawks look shaky.
Yes, they do.
They're
and Utah looks damn good.
They're like an average team at the moment.
Yeah.
And the Utah Jazz are one of the best teams.
I like it.
They're probably number 1 in the West. Probably the best team in the West right now. If I had to put my money on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one.
Rockets Suns.
Yeah, Rockets Suns. This might be a little controversial. But the Suns are 10.5-point favorites.
That's a lot.
And I don't know.
For a 3-3 team, that's a lot.
I don't know if the Suns cover that. I actually wanted to look at this.
DeAndre Ayton's a game-time decision. Cameron Payne looks like he's out. He's doubtful, at least. Game-time decision, but doubtful that he'll play.
No, so Houston.
Dario Saric is out.
Nice. Houston is. Oops. Shut up. Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. Just the.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm sorry. I let it get the better of me. Yeah. So Houston is 1-6. They're also 4-3 against the spread.
Ooh.
They're also 3-1 against the spread when they're on the road.
Wow.
So. I have a more like a 2-point dog here. I'm looking at like a 106 to 108 kind of game.
Okay.
They're obviously seeing it more like a 227 to 20. No, like a 222 to a 215, something like that. That's a huge spread, and I don't really see it. I haven't been that impressed by the Phoenix Suns. They're a pretty bad 3-3 team, and the Rockets are a pretty good 1-6 team. I'll give it to them. Their net rating is not terrible. Like, I don't know. You look at the Pistons and the Thunder, they're at -13 for their net rating. Rockets are -6, which is bad but respectable.
Yeah.
You know, that puts you like slightly out of doo-doo zone and more like in the questionable teams around the Celtics and the Mavericks, more so than the Magic and the Pelicans.
Okay.
They should cover 10. They're good at covering, just they don't quite win games. Last one. Last one's kind of a similar deal, but I don't know if I want to say it. I don't know if I'm going to take it. It's Thunder Lakers. We're in LA. Lakers are 13-point favorites.
Watch is so insane that they get that many points.
I'll tell you now. The problem with this game is I'm seeing the Lakers as like a 7-point favorite.
Yeah.
So it's a little closer. I'm also like way lower on the Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder. I don't
really
think the
bad.
Thunder are bettable, honestly.
The Thunder's net rating is twice as bad as the Rockets, and the Rockets are a bad team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, their offensive rating is 97.1. Defensive is 110.3. Allowed per home.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points to give up in a
Like,
100
I'm all
possessions.
for betting a shitty team to cover against a not that mediocre team.
Just do it in the Houston game, not this one.
But it's just not OKC. OKC could literally put up 60 points any night, any given night.
And LA is gonna push the pace on them. I know, and LA OKC did beat LA.
Yep,
That
they
is
beat
their
them once.
That
and
is
then
their one win this season.
Yeah,
Which, if anything, it's like, okay, yeah, are they gonna beat them twice? And it's gonna be their only two.
and I think they're
wins this
1-1. I think they've played them already twice.
season. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they lost by 8 and then beat them the one time. Or I could be wrong though.
Either way.
Either way, that is just not a fun game to bet on.
Yeah, either way.
Giddy over 5.5 assists. Giddy over 22.5 points, rebounds, assists, and Shea over 22.5 points. Sadiq Bey has been hitting his rebounds props a lot. Interesting. I do love me some Sadiq Bey.
Yes.
I love Sadiq Bey. I think that is one of the most fun players to watch. All right, so that's NBA. Any over-unders you're scoping in there?
No, to
No.
be honest, no. You have to say. I mean, I think one that's definitely the problem is, so the Sixers Pistons one's at 208. That's gonna be low. It's gonna be
low.
It might be low.
Yeah.
It's tough to say. The Celtics Heat one at 214. I don't like. I think it's counting on the Heat really locking down the Celtics defensively, and I think they will, as far as like covering and having a big lead, but I think it might be a quicker game than the Heat are used to.
Okay.
So I don't know about that for the 214. The 220.5 for the Jazz Hawks game is catching my eye, especially with Donnie as a question. What's the point? Is it just Heat Sixers?
Yeah, it's just Heat Sixers
Plus 109.
at plus money.
That's a lock, just for the record. Heat Sixers money lines parlayed
Plus 109.
is plus money. Uh-oh.
I do be kind of liking that one.
I kind of like the under in the Rockets Suns game. I'm not sure why it's so high. It's one of those things
Neither
where
team can really score that much.
It's one of those things where both of the teams have really bad defenses, but it's not like say the Hornets or the Sixers. Where the defense isn't good, but the offense is way better.
Shaky, yeah.
Their defense isn't good, but their offenses are both worse.
Yeah.
So actually, 217 there is probably my favorite total if you want to place one. The Thunder Lakers one is probably going to be exactly at 214. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, that's the only one I like. But I think between the Sixers to cover, Miami to cover, Utah to cover, Houston to cover, and then just fade the last game. Don't touch.
Oh, breaking news: racism scandal for the Phoenix Suns. No, that's been a couple days now. That's just coming to light a little bit.
Yeah, that was.
What did he say? He said. What did he say? Do.
Let's take a look.
Because this popped up like last week, right?
Yeah.
This was
like
right
the
after,
Green
yeah.
one.
I think it was relatively the same kind of instance too.
Oh.
What did he say?
He said the N-word.
No, you can't
You
say
can't
that.
do that, apparently. It's one of those, it's not like a, but he's talking about how Draymond Green is allowed to say the N-word, but instead of saying it like a normal person, like I just did, and said, why is Draymond Green allowed to say the N-word? Instead, he just substituted with the N-word.
Whoa. When the Suns were recruiting free agent LaMarcus Aldridge, this was sent in our. Yeah, Isaac, I think you were the ones who said this. When the Suns were recruiting free agent LaMarcus Aldridge in the summer of 2015, the team knew that Aldridge had young children in Texas and that playing near them was appealing. During the recruitment, Sarver remarked to two basketball operations staffers that the Suns needed to have local strippers impregnated by NBA players so those players would have children in the Phoenix area and feel obligated to live closer to them, giving the Suns a potential edge in free agency, the now former staffer said. Wow.
I mean, at least that can be taken as a joke. I mean, this guy's straight up asking why Draymond Green is allowed to say the N-word and he can't.
This is the same guy.
I know. I mean, this is like that's just like, hey, at least that's just a really, really poor taste.
I hope that's a joke.
I don't think that's a real plan.
I don't think so. But what if you said it like being serious?
Yeah, if you
someone
said
was
that
like,
seriously, then that's just insane.
I hope that's a joke. And even if it is a joke, that wasn't a very funny joke.
Yeah, Suns co-owners have literally said the level of misogyny and racism is beyond the pale. It's embarrassing as an owner, and that's not like former co-owner. That is a current co-owner said it is racist and misogynistic here right now. Which is pretty crazy.
Start sitting at home brainstorming new ways to be racist. That one is new. I haven't heard that one before. If that actually is what he was going for in that was.
Is it?
A thought-out plan.
And then so he won't admit that other one happened. He said he's never called anyone the N-word or anything.
I don't believe you.
And then he said on one occasion a player used the N-word to describe the importance of having each other's back. And then he responded by saying, "I wouldn't say." They have it written. And several apostrophes. A, so it wasn't hard R.
So he just said it repeating.
Like, I wouldn't say that. I would say we're in the foxhole together. And then he said an assistant coach came up and said, you shouldn't say that, even if you're quoting someone else. And then he apologized. But it seems like if you do that in that case, you're the type of guy that thinks you can just say it, as long as you're not.
He seems to be the guy who doesn't understand that he's racist. One of those people that are like, I'm not racist. N-word, 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 N-word. See, I can say it freely. Doesn't make me racist. Dummy. Anyways, well, you figure out a couple more things about that. I want to get into NHL because I'm excited for NHL tonight. That guy's a dummy head. Let's talk about a sport that's not as racist. I don't know if that's true.
Well, I don't know.
You know, for a sport that has predominantly white people.
Yeah.
NHL has to be one of the least racist sports out there. They've had very few run-ins.
Well, the thing with hockey is I think everyone around hockey just wants to play hockey.
Yeah, everyone's just like, I don't care what you look like, dude. Like, I don't care. And there has been a lot more black people in the NHL in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It used to be like just PK Subban, Wayne Simmons, and then there was a third on Hurricanes, and I don't remember his name. But now there we go. Anyways, NHL time. 7 o'clock. Golden Knights at Senators. Senators only getting like pretty much plus 100 at home, which is pretty surprising against Golden Knights. Don't think I have a play for this one. I would think that the Golden Knights can beat the Senators, but also the Senators have been really impressive this year. They're in Canada. I could see the Senators winning this. I could also see the racism in the sport, unfortunately, even hockey. Yes, I know that they're not clean of it. I know they've had their run-ins. But as far as compared to other sports, as far as a sport that's predominantly white, you would think there'd be a lot worse things going on in the NHL.
Yeah.
Like you would think that the sports filled with predominantly black people would be less racist.
Well,
than
I don't know about because it's never the
That's the thing. Like, yeah, I know. I know. That's why I don't know.
Nah, I think it makes sense that probably if there's I don't know.
Anyways,
Couldn't tell you.
Racism bad.
Racism bad.
Love everyone.
Oh.
Unless you don't like that person for just because they're mean, then you can not like that person. Like I don't like.
It is just in every sport though. It's everywhere.
Really
it's what's crazy again. Like not to be because I think you never want to be the guy that's like, oh, but it's so much worse other places because you can't just base everything.
You
on how much worse it is in other places. But
zero.
Sometimes it is important to remember there's some
bad.
The pond,
there's some bad.
Serious.
There's some problems.
There's some also
there's some problems.
It's everywhere. It's a dang shame.
It is. Love thy neighbor.
It never seems to be the people playing the sport.
It really never does. I think Richie Incognito was probably one of the last guys that I remember openly
I forgot that.
openly saying, and then the Myles Garrett and the Mason Rudolph thing, which we are almost 100% sure that never was said.
I think, yeah. Shout out, what's his name? Riley Cooper.
Oh, yeah, he was. That would be one of them.
That was one of them.
That was one of them. I forgot about.
Because it's really hard to be racist when you're surrounded by people who all come from different parts of life and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like most people you meet that are racist are from like somewhere where they just have never seen.
They've never gone outside.
Race. Yeah.
And in the NFL, all those guys are.
They're all been in locker rooms or at least through college.
Yeah. Cooper's
True.
just an idiot.
Steve G has a point. He has a point.
Need to open a teeny to get the positive vibes going after this race.
He has a point.
Steve G is going to be the epitome of all of our packs being open. Anyways, Golden Knights Senators don't have a play for that game. Stay away from that game. Lightning Maple Leafs. Somehow, the Maple Leafs have fooled everyone again into thinking that they are once again a good team.
Uh-oh.
They have successfully done it. They have said, hey, look at our team. We've won some games now. We're much better than what we were when we were losing a bunch of games to teams that bunch of teams that we weren't supposed to. But however, they're going against the Lightning today, who is another team that's like, hey, we're really good, but watch how bad we can be sometimes. I think this is another one that we just stay away from. Honestly, the over is kind of calling out my name at 5.5. Surprised it's that low. You got two very high-powered offenses. I know the Lightning also have a very good defense. The Maple Leafs do not. I would think that this goes at least 6 goals. 4-2 seems very reasonable. 5-3 seems very realistic. So Lightning Maple Leafs over. I really don't want to lay a money line on this game. I think Lightning at value at plus money, especially going into Maple Leafs, is the right play. But boy, I hate betting on the Lightning in the regular season. It is the worst. You'll suck yourself down with a lot of money betting on the Lightning in the regular season because they just don't cover. They don't do what they're supposed to do. But plus money might be worth it. 7 o'clock. God, the three. It sucks when the first 3 games are like the worst 3.
Yeah.
Capitals at Panthers. This is a great game. If you're a hockey fan, you should be watching this game because this is 2 of the top teams in the NHL. Panthers are a little bit overrated right now. Slightly overrated. I could still consider them a top 5 team in the NHL, partly because they've only lost 1 game. Actually, I have Steve G. I have sharps on on Maple Leafs on mine. What I'm seeing. Could be different, though, depending on the book. Anyways, Capitals, Panthers. Panthers at home, getting minus 145. Sharps on Panthers. I really want to bet the Panthers. I really, really do. They are a very good team, but the Panthers have been winning in ways that are not very, like, yay, go Panthers. They're coming from behind. They lost the game that they definitely should not have. They're coming from behind in their wins. They're making things closer than it should be. And then the Capitals, on the other hand, also are a team that just can't quite figure it out. Yeah. TJ Oshie's still out. Nicholas Backstrom's still out. That is obviously, if you have one or the other with Ovechkin, you're fine. With Kuznetsov in there, you're good to go. But having both of them out does hurt a little bit. Now, Florida, on the other hand, has a lot of people out. Sam Bennett, Gudas, Nutavav, I don't remember how to say his last name. Joe Thornton. They're people out that they definitely need. I really want to bet Panthers, but the value's not there. In regulation, sure. This should be a very high-scoring game as well. It's listed at 6, which it should be. You could buy it down to 5.5 maybe for a little bit of juice. I think this absolutely goes over. Capitals should be high-firing offense. Panthers also can put the puck in the back of the net. It's kind of like the Lightning Maple Leafs. Really want to bet Panthers and Maple Leafs, but at the same time, the Capitals and Lightning sitting at plus 125 and plus 130 is just too good a value to pass up. So I think I'm just going to stay away from both of those, and it hurts because I really like betting on the Panthers and the Capitals, but I think I got to stay away from that one. Lean Panthers, just don't like the juice on it. This 7 o'clock game, however, I am going to bet. This one. Flyers at Penguins. Penguins somehow favored it at home here tonight. I don't understand. The Flyers are one of the better teams in the NHL. I like the Panthers at home. The streak continues. Caps are good, though, yeah. I like the Flyers here. I think the Flyers are actually a very good team right now. I know they are banged up and they've got some people out, but at the same time, they got a lot of good people in. Sidney Crosby is back on IR with COVID. Evgeny Malkin is still out. Brian Rust is still out. Dumoulin's still out. Chris Letang is now day-to-day. Should be playing tonight. Yeah, Chris Letang most likely will be playing tonight. That is a good piece for them. But, yeah, I just think the Flyers are a better team than the Penguins. This matchup is always really crazy. These two teams obviously play each other quite a bit. Always a very high-flying offensive affair. I also like the over 6 in this game. But I think the Flyers as underdogs here at plus 100 is super good value. I see them as a better team than the Penguins. I'm going Flyers money line tonight.
Wow.
And I actually really like the over as well. Flyers overs are the most consistent things in the NHL. And going against the Penguins, who also have a high-flying offense, Penguins are favored, surprisingly. I don't quite understand why. All right, so Flyers and the over in that one. Probably my only two real plays right now, besides the over and the Lightning Maple Leafs. That should probably happen as well. Red Wings, Boston. Boston at home, getting juiced out of their mind at minus almost 300 on some books. I do like the Bruins here. I think the Bruins should win. However, at minus 1.5, it's still minus money. There's just no way I'm putting money down on the Bruins. You can maybe throw them in a parlay of some kind if you find something else really juiced tonight that you like. Maybe a Sixers money line or a Heat money line or something. But I don't know. But I would not. I don't like that juice. Detroit has also been winning a lot of games. Off topic, but forgot to ask, how do we feel about those Navy retro Sixers jerseys? Sean likes them.
I like them.
I think Sixers fans like them a lot. I think non-Sixers fans are like, ugh.
The one, it honestly feels a little bit too much like the Nuggets ones.
Yeah.
With the font and the rainbow on the side, but I like them.
Yeah. They're not bad. They're just doing a little too much for me. A little too much.
I don't think it hits. There's some that do way too much.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'll take
true.
a little too much.
That's fair.
Better than not enough.
Fair. All right. Moving on, we have Islanders Canadians as our last 7 o'clock game. I don't understand this line either. Canadians are at home. They have been playing a little bit better, but they're at plus 115. The Islanders are only at minus 125. Just so everyone's aware of how badly beat up the Canadians are, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on IR.
Wow.
That includes Paquette. That includes Drouin. That includes, which are two centers, by the way, Paul Byron, who's also a center, and Perrault, who's also a center. So their only two real centers left are Nick Suzuki and Joel Armia. Not to mention, on defense, there are Josh Brook, Edmondson, Norlinder, and Shea Weber. And at goalie, they're obviously without Carey Price. This team is so badly beat up. So extremely badly beat up. It's bad. It's real bad. Islanders are going to win this game tonight. We haven't seen the Islanders a lot. Just to put in perspective, Canadians have played like 11, 12 games, and I think the Islanders have played like 5. So should have fresh legs. That could hurt them maybe being away from the game a little bit more than other teams, but I can't imagine it does. Islanders on the road at minus 125 just seems like the easiest play of the day almost. It's just Montreal's not good enough. Jake Allen's in net. He has not been good enough. Yeah, give me the Islanders money line. Just take them straight money line. Doesn't have to be anything more special than that. All right. One of my favorite bets of the day, 9 o'clock, Stars at Flames. Just take the Flames in regulation. The Stars are not good. They have somehow fooled a lot of people into thinking that they might play good. Habs defense has been playing much better lately. Yes, I just don't think they can score any goals. Their dope colors on the side are based on the old Spectrum Arena, I think. I'm thinking the Habs tonight fading the public. Interesting. Yeah, the Islanders do have a insane stack on them. I will say that. I'm not betting on the Canadians. They are not very good. So yeah, Flames Stars, take the Flames in regulation. The regular money line sitting at about minus 150. I think that they absolutely destroy the Dallas Stars tonight. I think the Calgary Flames are a very, very good team that's being overlooked. And I'm the silver lining, because I bet them the last game against the Predators when they lost in OT or whatever.
Yeah.
The silver lining with that game was that they lost and their value stayed down, which I'm very excited about, because if they would have won that game or won that in a blowout, they'd be sitting at minus 200 today against the Dallas Stars. They're 6-1-2 or 6-1-1, I believe. They do have a couple injuries. Richie's out, Kinval's out, Parsons out, Zeri's out. But I mean, as long as they have Lindholm, Gaudreau, and Sean Monahan, and then a couple other key pieces in there, they should be absolutely fine. Dallas is fully healthy. I just think Flames in regulation is the play tonight. I think they're a very, very good team. I think the Predators got hot at the right time. Remember, Flames had won 4 in a row before that loss to the Predators. Still played them well, came back. Yeah, give me the Flames tonight. Dallas Stars do not impress me in any way, shape, or form. Sabres, Seattle Kraken tonight. I do not have a play for this game. I think it's pretty crazy that Seattle Kraken are already getting minus 190, even though we haven't seen a whole lot of good from them. Remember, this team is still 3-6. They are getting more healthy. Philip Grubauer is coming into himself a little bit more. It looks more like the Philip Grubauer of last year, but there's still a lot of shaky things with him. Sabres are slightly hurt. Obviously, just got done with the big trade for Alex Tuch, who is on IR for a while still. He's not supposed to come back till January. I didn't realize it was January. Damn. Casey Middlestad's out. Shot out. That guy beat me a lot in high school. Beat my team a lot in high school. Tech is on Sabres in regulation. Wow, it's probably like plus 250 or something like that. Don't know if I'd go that far. I just don't really trust either of these teams. And honestly, I do think the Buffalo Sabres are slightly better than the Seattle Kraken. They've just been playing better. They look better as a team. They've been hanging in games that they shouldn't. They're winning games that they probably shouldn't. So yeah, I'm all for the Sabres and money line. Understand that this is a value play. This isn't like I really think the Sabres are going to beat them. It's like the Sabres should not be at plus 175 against Seattle Kraken. That's insane. That's the kind of play that is. So I don't know if I'll lay money on it, but Sabres money line is not a bad play today. That value is just insane. I can't believe they're getting that much juice. The Kraken are getting that much. And people are listening. The public's actually on the Kraken. Surprising. I don't see it. But what do I know? That brings us to the last game of the day, 10:30. Ooh, also Stars and Flames probably going under, most likely. Blues and Sharks at 10:30 tonight. We have Sharks at home getting in plus 100. Blues on the road getting minus 110-ish. Blues played last night in a late game, very late game, that went to OT. They're going to play in another late game tonight. Husso, I don't know how to say that goalie's name, is out, so they're going with Joel Hofer today in his first start of his NHL career, I believe. Yes, first start of an NHL career. They brought him up from the AHL. He's 21 years old. So we'll see how he looks tonight. He's going against Aiden Hill and the San Jose Sharks. Now, the Blues, better team than the Sharks, I think. Also, Sharks pretty banged up, but they're playing really, really well. Extremely well. Actually, surprisingly, I'm very shocked by how good the Sharks are this season. With that said, the Blues are a better team, but with that backup goalie, I'm not sure what's going to happen. The one thing I do know about this game, and I am 99% confident in this one, is over 5.5 is an absolute lock. You got the Blues on one side who love to score goals, play decent defense, but with this backup goalie, I don't imagine it goes very well. That or it's going to be a shutout because starting goalies always seem to do shit like that. Sharks offense have been absolutely lethal, absolutely insane. I can't believe it's this good, but their defense does lapse at times. So I just see a lot of goals in this game happening. Over 5, and I'm shocked it's not set at 6. I'll probably actually bump it up to 6, just get better odds, because I do think this game goes 7 or 8. I see 5-3 written all over this. I see 5-4, 4-3. There's gonna be a lot of goals in this game. I have a feeling. So I'm gonna stay away from either side because I would rather go Blues, but with the backup goalie, I don't trust shit with that. Over 5.5 is the play with that. So just to recap, Golden Knights centers, no. Lightning Maple Leafs, if you want to play, I'd take the over. Capitals Panthers, no, don't do it. If anything, you take the Panthers in regulation, but that hurts to say. I don't think I can do it. Flyers, absolutely. I think they're a better team than the Penguins, and they're at plus money, which is kind of crazy. Possibly the over in that game too. Maybe get it down to 5.5. Red Wings, Bruins, no, stay away. Bruins are not worth that price. Islanders, Canadians, I would go Islanders. I don't know if I'm going to lay money on that. I haven't seen a lot from the Islanders that impressed me yet. Canadians have been playing slightly better, but are just so banged up. I don't see it going well for them. Stars, Flames, absolutely love the Flames tonight. In regulation, should be damn near plus money, even if it's not plus money. Not impressed with the Stars. Very impressed with the Flames right now. I like that. Sabres, Kraken. Sabres is a smart value play. I don't think I'll be laying money on this one either, but absolutely the Sabres are 100% capable of beating the Seattle Kraken, and at plus 175, it's kind of worth it just to try. And then the over in Blue Sharks absolutely should happen. I hope the Blues can score 2 or 3, because if they get 2 or 3 in, this game is going way over. That's what I got. And for the last 13 minutes, we do have the football.
Oh, boy.
We do be having the football. Tonight's game, Sean, you're all-star. You're Hall of Famer. Future MVP Carson Wentz getting 10.5 at home, going against the New York Jets and Magic Mike White Lightning.
Look. As I browse Teeny Mate's official site, looking for wholesale deals.
Good.
I must say, Carson Wentz has never lost a game on a Thursday.
5-0?
5-0.
5-0. You think he covers tonight at 10.5?
I think he covers tonight. I think he balls out. He loves the lights, man. He loves the lights.
Okay.
You saw him on Monday night against Baltimore.
I did see him then.
You know, it's he shines in the brightest moments. He hears all the Mike White rah.
He does hear that. I can't imagine he haven't heard that.
Rushing the poll, so.
Did he?
I asked him. Yeah, no, I think the Colts cover here. I really do. I think they got so much riding on this game.
Yeah.
Especially after taking the L this weekend or Sunday.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they let the Jets cover here. I really hope not, unless, 10's always hard because that's 2 scores.
Isaac, that is very true. Carson plays every play like he's about to lose his job. He really does.
I know, and it's like, you gotta just accept it, and then it makes it more enjoyable.
It's true.
I mean, who else in the NFL is throwing a ball into their left hand in their own end zone
No.
and then chucking it?
Nobody.
And to be fair, it's pick 6. Yeah, sure. Sure, if you want to get into details and specifics.
If you want to go there.
If you want to take it there, we can go there. I think today, though, with the way that line is, it's more of a tease it down, use it in a same game type of night.
I'm one step ahead of you there. I hear you chirping there, Big Bird. And
Oh,
I
man.
have Jets plus 17 and over 40 at exactly plus 100.
Okay.
Colts should put up 24-28 tonight.
Okay, I hear you.
And I think the Jets at least put up 13 tonight.
Oh, I hear you
Chirping, Big Bird.
barking, big dog.
That's a 28-13 hits, both of those.
How about a nice Colts minus 6.5 over 39.5 at plus 105?
Wait, sorry, what?
Colts minus 6.5 over 39.5
What is that at?
plus 105.
Okay.
That's the other end.
That's the other end of the spectrum. It's which one do you want to go to? No, I like this one actually though. I like the Jets. I like the Jets plus 17. I don't think the Colts can beat them by 17. Just need the Jets to score like 17 points.
Yeah, no.
And then there's
true.
no
They
way they
shouldn't.
can lose by 17. They shouldn't. But at the same time, this is the Jets, and we are basing this whole thing off of one game played by White Lightning himself.
Yeah, this is I've been trying to get my head in less of a.
Michael Carter receptions prop. Yes, love that.
It was the right place in taking the safety, by the way. It was absolutely, because then they could get the ball back. And he did march down the field. And he did bring it to OT. And he did throw another pick in overtime. So what?
Shoot him.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You going to cry?
You gonna cry?
You gonna cry about? Oh, man, I miss him. I am nervous about the over here. This could be like a 17-3 game.
Really?
Yeah. The one thing I was going to say, it's important to remember now. If the Jets just won a game, and Zach Wilson threw for like 400 and 3 touchdowns,
it would be different.
Nobody would think they were going to win this game still.
No.
Everyone still is, but for some reason, the fact that it was a backup quarterback makes it better, and I understand why. Of course, it makes sense because we don't know what he has to do yet. We know Zach Wilson's probably not going to do that again.
Yes.
It makes sense, but it's also important to remember it's the Jets' backup quarterback.
Yes.
And I don't quite.
I hear you. I don't know what to do. That's why.
I don't
that's
either,
why the
man.
Jets
It's
plus
a little
17
tough.
because
It's
it
a little-
seems
yeah,
like it's
17
just.
is a guy.
I got a lot of
problems with
points
17.
to play with there. I'm hoping Michael Carter does his thing again tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 5.5 because if it goes to overtime, it very well. Actually, no. It's just let's see. All right, let's do 5.5. Let's take a really low over. Let's go bring it all the way down to 35.5. That's only minus 120. All right, and now we got building blocks.
Now we got building blocks.
Now we can build upon them. Real quick, I want to look at some player props.
Jonathan Taylor is sitting at over 17.5 receiving yards again today. That's
probably
the
a
greatest lock ever.
Lock him up, knock him down.
I don't know how he doesn't hit that.
Probably does.
I think he probably runs quite well today.
He might get impaled into the ground, but
more Pittman TDs tonight.
That's a minus 200 anytime touchdown prop for Johnny T.
It's not honestly. It's not that bad though.
Minus 200. Michael Pittman's at plus 120. I like that way more.
I have him at plus 108.
I think a Corey Davis at plus 225 is good.
Yeah,
value.
I was also looking at that one tonight.
I think a Colts D at plus 350 could be fun. I think you might want to just say, hey, just in case this man is the second coming of Jesus Christos, Mike White touchdown plus 650. That's a lot of pluses, you know?
That's a lot of pluses.
I always love the players who are listed after no touchdown scorer.
Those are fun.
Because it's just like, wow. Just so you know, it is more likely that an NFL game happens with 0 touchdowns than that you score.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Yep.
Sorry, Trayvon Wesco.
Sorry, Trayvon Wesco. Sorry to hurt your feelings.
Jeff Smith as well. He's down there. Plus 2,000 hit. Oh, wait. That's not even true. All right. They just make it seem like that.
Yeah.
Because it's plus 10,000 for no touchdown scorer. But they just put it in front of those guys, even though they're only 2,000.
Michael Carter's got to score a touchdown tonight, right? He's at plus like 155. Pascal TD plus 190. Also, Mo Alley Cox sitting at plus 300.
I like an Elijah Moore, frankly.
Elijah Moore, huh? You think he gets involved?
I like it.
I have Corey Davis at plus 460.
Something tells me, I don't know why. I'm trying to. It was really weird that Marlon Mack didn't touch the field, right?
Yeah.
So how do you use that?
I don't know if they're gonna play him anymore.
Not to score a touchdown.
Are they just gonna cut him eventually? I don't know what you do with that.
2+ tutters. You could go with the JT at plus 210 for the 2+, but I think you can find better value.
Think Carson throws for over 1.5 touchdowns tonight?
I think so.
You think Mike White does?
I don't know. I
yeah.
That will be my answer for anything you ask me about. But I don't know. Okay, Carson throws over 1.5 almost every week though.
Okay.
Whether or not there's a couple picks to go with it, that's the question. But
this is true. I've got it. I got my 7 leg.
Just for record, last time he didn't throw 2 touchdowns was week 3.
Okay. Thank you. You ready for this one? I feel actually pretty decent about this.
Go ahead.
Okay, Carson Wentz over 1.5 tutters.
Nice.
Michael Carter as my only touchdown score.
Okay.
Jets plus 20.
Nice.
Over 37 points.
Okay.
JT over 17.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
JT over 104 rushing and receiving.
Okay.
And Michael Carter over 40.5 receiving yards.
I like it.
Dude, plus 2,400? Give me that. Give me that all day. And then I'm going to make one other, and it's going to be touchdowns. And it's going to be Corey Davis to find the little end zone, little Corey Davis. And maybe Mo Alley Cox. Maybe I do got to stick with Pittman. Pittman leads Colts in red zone targets. Pascal next at 9. Mo Alley Cox next at 4. Why do I feel like Mo Alley Cox has more touchdown catches than Pascal, though? Am I just wrong about that?
He's just better at catching them.
I guess so. Let's go Corey. Oh, Corey's dropping fast. Corey, and then, Pittman. Plus 1,300 for just those two.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at
I
all.
like that.
Yeah, I think I'm leaving it at that. You know, it's kind of crazy that the Colts and Jets are giving us better props than last Thursday night with Browns and Broncos.
It is.
Like, I actually feel good about putting these in. Last week, I was like, I don't know. Cox and Pascal both have 3 tutters. Super teaser parlay: Colts, Bills, Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams plus 400. If you take the Chiefs out of there, I might take it. I can't believe by the way, the Packers are now getting 7.5. That's insane. That's insane.
Without Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Hell no. I'm betting the Packers spread all freaking week long. They might be overrated, but they are damn sure not 7.5 points worse than the Chiefs without Aaron Rodgers.
They might be.
I don't think so. What I was shown by the Packers is that their defense is actually better than what we all have given
What
credit
you
for.
have?
I gave him credit. I didn't give him credit for defense at all before.
I know. I was telling you. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Now we're flipped because I don't know. I don't think that. I mean, maybe not cover it, but they can't. I don't think if the Chiefs lose to the Packers without Aaron Rodgers, then the problems there are much bigger than I thought.
Yeah. I just don't think they're 7.5 points better.
No, probably not.
I don't think
Yeah,
they
it's
can beat
running
them by a
more like a-
touchdown.
It'd be like a 4.
Yeah, it's like a 4-point
line.
game, yeah. Which is what it opened at.
I just think, man, Jordan Love has not looked fantastic in the times we have seen him.
Yeah, the 2 times that we have.
There weren't 2 good ones.
They were not 2 good ones.
Not Mike White-esque.
No. But I'd imagine with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon and Devontae Adams and Lazard and all
He
those.
would, right?
And then the defense on top of it, and it looks like Kansas City can't figure out their offense. Like, but that's a conversation for tomorrow.
Do you think they even put Devontae in?
Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
But do you think they bother?
Oh yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, absolutely. He's practicing and shit. I can't.
I'm sure he's.
Why would they hold him out?
Because they're like, well, listen, it's your first week back after injury. We don't have Aaron Rodgers. It's a 17-game season.
Oh no, I don't. I
You don't
can't
think?
imagine. Especially against a high-profile game
Yeah,
against the Chiefs.
yeah,
Like they're still
yeah.
trying to win this game. Not just like, oh, Aaron's gone. We're gonna lose now. Tease it down to 1.5 Chiefs.
I
That's
was
probably
thinking
the right play.
similar to the Dak situation where we have a huge hold on the division.
Yeah.
You could probably play, but I guess Devontae's just a lot better spot than Dak was.
If it wasn't the Chiefs, if it was like the
Yeah.
Bears or something, yes, absolutely, I could see it happening. But this is a game that if they win this game, it's emphatic. Like they are.
That's true.
They are one of the probably the best team in the NFL. They're top. I'll give them top 3. Mike White pass attempts prop is also a hammer. I agree with that.
I think I think the biggest hammer of all time this weekend is that Texans line, but we will get to that.
We will
we
get
have
to
to talk about our. Oh, that's Friday.
That's
That was
Friday. That's tomorrow.
It's
That's
not
tomorrow.
Friday.
Yeah, it's not Friday. I wish it was Friday.
Me too.
Isaac, I'm also going to hammer Michael Carter receptions prop. I think that's a great one. He got 9 receptions on 14 targets last game. I think they're going to use him quite a bit. So, yeah, I like that a lot. Good comms. That's about it, right? Are you still constructing?
Yeah,
Right, still
I had
constructing.
an epiphany, if you will.
Okay. I'm here for it.
You here for my epiphany?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm tired today.
Me too, dude. I just got the yawns.
I stayed up a little too late watching You last night. I started that Netflix series You about the stalker.
Oh, I'm familiar. Where you at in it?
Halfway through episode 3.
I'll tell you what, man. That's some of the best part of it. I mean,
yeah, I'm very intrigued right now.
Yeah,
he is a It's weird how much of a creeper he is and how like messed up he is. Yet you're still rooting for him at the end of the day.
And like,
at least this so far in this series.
I don't want to sound like I'm like a real creeper.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can relate to what he's like.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of it is because the whole show's like from his head.
Yeah.
You can relate to like.
You're like, oh, I can see. Yeah. You're like, oh, I see that. Yeah.
And he goes and does the
yeah.
thing. And you're like, oh. But yeah, you do still root for him. Yeah, oh man, season
when he's
1,
like, I'm not a killer, and then he hands the guy the thing. And he's like, still not a killer. Like, you know, if I ever killed someone or wanted to kill someone or had that, I'd be like, I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Last week, Jets kept Jamar Chase real quiet. Maybe they game plan around Carson's biggest weapon tonight. Interesting. Didn't Jamar Chase still do pretty well, though? Maybe I'm thinking differently. I think he still had an okay game. Who would be?
It's Pittman.
Is it Pittman?
Yeah, I think it's got.
Or they just stack the box on GT and make him throw? I don't think. Yeah, I think that would be more likely. I really don't think you want Carson Wentz with open space though.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But is
like
it...
there's making a guy make a throw and then there's just giving him a field to go in. Because I think if you make Carson throw tight throws, he's probably struggles a little bit sometimes. But if you give him open space, like he will eat your ass. Yeah. He ended up with 3 for 32 yards and I'll see the touchdown. See, I have him in fantasy, so I was like, I thought he did okay. But he did okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not very good at all. Maybe they do focus Pittman tonight. I'm getting lots of fantasy stuff.
I gotta set my lineups. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do too. I actually have some people playing tonight too. I do have Michael Carter in almost all my leagues, so.
Oh.
Actually, I do have Michael Carter in all my leagues. No, I don't. Never mind. By the way, if you want a good running back, Michael Carter sleeps underneath the radar there. Very nice little pickup earlier in the season. What do you got constructing? How many legs we're going for?
However many Carson needs.
Okay. I like it. I like the enthusiasm, the courage behind the man.
Wait, what happened to my thing? How'd it go to minus 155? What? I didn't have that. Get out of there.
Get out of there.
I had a different line. Did I accidentally click a button? No, I keep... This is like the 5th time I've had to do it. If it doesn't work, I'm simply not placing a bet.
I'm not betting on tonight's game.
If you won't just freaking work, then we're gonna have a problem here. 2 plus tuds. Give me
car seat.
From car seat. The yardage scares me, but I feel confident at 200.
Okay.
It's only gone on to that like once. Attempts, I want 30 plus.
Did you know that you can take Jets plus 23.5 for the same odds as the Colts money line?
Really?
Yep. Both at minus 530. Fun fact of the day.
That is fun. this will be a nice little thing at the end here. Put that
Crafton over there.
Oh yeah.
I really wish I could parlay receptions, but I can't in same game parlays. I can do receiving yards, but not receptions. Okay. Jets going to chase Carson around 2 if that O-line is comparable to the Bengals. Good. QB pressure plus Carson hero ball equals lots of dump off passes or sacks or interceptions. I would be taking a Carson Wentz over a Halfers interception tonight.
Hey, Eric,
At
just
plus
with all,
125.
I'm sure you've heard a lot about how careless Carson is with the ball and how much he forces throws and all
Yeah.
that, right? So what do you think his touchdown to interception ratio is right now?
3-1. Like 12 tutters, 4 interceptions.
It's 14-3.
Really? That's pretty impressive.
Pretty good.
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good.
How many fumbles does he
He
have?
has fumbles.
Okay. I was just wondering.
He
what
has
his fumbles.
He has fumbles.
Well, we're not gonna talk about that stat.
Actually, no,
I do want to know how many. Fumbles
He only has 3 lost over the season.
5 fumbles, 3 lost.
Yes.
Okay.
1 recovered though.
Oh.
Yeah, put him on the hands. Team.
So wait, so
Put him on the
14 and 7. He's still 2-1 between touchdown and turnover. I think quick decision making is not his strong suit. I agree. I would agree with that.
I think we should remember.
I think he's an indecisive QB.
I think he's more of a. I think that's one. It's like he's indecisive. He also is always looking for the home run.
Is he? Okay.
No matter what, like so.
I mean, you can tell by the way he plays.
Yeah, he'll see the check down.
Be like,
and it's like it's not so much indecisive as he's deciding to ignore it.
Yeah, I like that.
He's like
but I could also hit the guy in the end zone double covered.
The big day, hey, but he is a Thursday night king.
That he is.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for this one.
This is going to be an oddly good game tonight. I feel like this is going to be an exciting, fun game to watch, which is weird because it's the Colts and the Jets.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever say that in the past, but I am kind of looking forward to this one. Did you construct or have you given?
I'm looking at some statistics. So this is different statistics now, but don't give me all time. I'm just trying to see to this season's leaders.
He's the best in the league of getting long pass interference calls. He is. He do be taking those shots. And I think he does notice when he can draw a penalty as well.
He's not as dumb as people think.
No, I don't think. I wouldn't consider him. I think he's a pretty intelligent QB, actually.
I think. But
I think
a lot of people think he's dumb.
I think he hesitates. He has a bad indecisiveness.
But this is what I'm gonna say. The last time we saw Carson on the Eagles was with a completely torn apart O-line and a lot of
wide receiving core that
receivers.
wouldn't catch the ball even if you hit him perfectly.
And now it's not as bad in Indy, but their O-line is hurt. Let's keep in mind, a lot of the best O-linemen have been out.
Yeah.
Best receivers, or at least receiver, has been out. Michael Pittman was not a guy before this season.
No, he was not.
So a lot. I'm sure. I haven't watched all the Carson film. I won't lie. But I'm sure there's not always a ton of open options. I'm sure he doesn't always have the best pocket.
And I think, honestly, he probably – so this is going to be the comparison you're not going to like. But Kirk Cousins and Carson are not that different because Kirk is only good when there's pressure.
Carson's just a lot more athletic of a Kirk.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. Kirk is the
similar
least
guy.
athletic. But, like,
But Kirk's
never had an O-line protecting him and extremely solid wide receivers. He's either had one or the other. Okay, Kirk is like, if you give him time to throw, Kirk will fuck it up.
No.
Promise you, Kirk will fuck it up. Give him 4 defensive linemen chasing after him on a play action, make him run and just throw the guy in stride. I see Carson Wentz being the same thing. Carson does well under pressure. Like, he wants the if you give him a full-on all the time in the world, blah, 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 he's going to fuck it up. He's going to have too much time back there. You need to keep him going.
Another thing is,
I think that's why he looks so sporadic when he plays, too. Because he's just like, run the ball, chuck the ball, run the ball, chuck the ball.
But here's the other thing I will say with his movement. It is a lot like like you look at Jalen Hurts just running around all the time, and you're like, well, where are you trying to go?
Yeah.
The pocket's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Carson is like tackle missed.
He is so elusive. It doesn't make sense.
I think there's something that wait, where did that go? I just saw something very fast.
Jets team total over 1.5 touchdowns.
I think
That's
that
not
should
bad.
be. I think
That's not bad at
I think
all.
that should hit.
Is that a plus money? As I know the over their points is 16.5, and I'm tempted to take it, but Mike White better be on one tonight if they're hitting 17 points.
Well, I don't know. It's not that impressive.
I know, but
But yeah, you think it's either
take
gonna go
it.
10
It's not
or
that impressive
35.
unless you've seen the Jets up until Mike White was the QB. Then it is very impressive. Still crafting.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I might roll with this little 350 dog. I like him.
What is it?
I'll tell you. It's 5 picks, but they're good picks.
Okay.
Colts 6.5.
Yep.
2+ Carson touchdowns.
Yep.
200+ Carson yards. 30+ Carson attempts, and 1+ Jet sack.
Okay.
Carson has been sacked in every game so far.
Wow.
So I think that's a nice one to put in your parlays. A Jet sack.
I used to coach DeForest Buckner in San Francisco. He'll have a game plan to help defend him. Isaac with the knowledge bombs everywhere. Just knowledge bombs everywhere.
DeForest Buckner.
Always the
What a
knowledge
guy.
bombs.
What a name.
What a name. What an awesome football name.
Very cool.
All right, fellas. I think that's about it from us. I don't think we got anything left. I have gone through all the depths. Corey Davis to score a touchdown at like plus 460 seems insane. Absolutely ridiculous. Michael Carter should have a big game. That's my. What's your hot take tonight? What's your hot take?
The 50th best football name of all time is Halapaludi Vaitai Vaitai.
Yep, I would agree with that.
No, my hot take, 404 tuds Carson type of night.
What is it?
4
4
for 4.
for 4.
404 touchdowns.
Okay.
Maybe 505 touchdowns if you want my extra spicy.
Okay. I'm going Michael Carter over 150 all-purpose yards.
You know, I might parlay a little.
I'll go.
Together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. Is 150 a hot take?
That's hot. That's
okay.
hot.
All right.
That's
Michael Carter over 150
yeah,
all-purpose
that's
yards.
Hot. That'll be hot.
I think he gets 70ish receiving and 80 to 100 rushing.
Here, I found. Can we just? I want to talk about this. I found because we always talk about. Oh, that's a good football name.
Yeah.
Here's a list by StadiumTalk.com
Nice.
of the best 50 football names of all time.
I just want to see top 5.
I know. I'm scrolling. Trust me. I'm scrolling vigorously. We're in the 20s. They're very. The font's big. I saw Colt McCoy. I'm glad he's made the list.
Yeah,
he should be up higher though.
Probably should. If Colt McCoy was somehow like you knew he was from Texas and all his past, Colt McCoy is a much better name than just Colt McCoy.
All right, number 1 is Richie Incognito.
I disagree.
Funny we just mentioned how he was racist. Incognito was always a very cool name for an O-line.
It was cool.
Incognito. I don't think it's number 1.
I
though.
don't think it's
that feels like a number 20.
Was he a racist as well as being anti-gay?
Oh,
or was he just anti-gay?
here's what they said. They said a Richie is a slang word that can mean jerk, and incognito means in disguise. And put it together,
A jerk in disguise.
Richie Incognito has the perfect name to describe himself based on all the controversies he's
Yeah.
involved.
Wow. All right.
I like
I
that.
like
Actually,
the
that's
explanation.
actually
The
really
explanation
funny.
makes it better. Champ Bailey, great name.
Wow, he was part of he was voted the most dirty player in the NFL. He was kicked off 2 college teams, and he was arrested for threatening to shoot people at a funeral home. Remember that?
I don't.
That was when
wow.
everyone was like, "Oh, okay, he got hit in the head."
Yeah.
That was crazy. I forgot about that. What's number 2? Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Lil Jordan. That's not a real name. Lil Jordan. Lil.
He's played
Jordan.
in 5 games.
That is not.
He played in 5 games. Lil Jordan sounds more like a rap name than a wide receiver, but it's actually an homage to the greatest basketball player of all time. Humphrey's mother let Lil Jordan's older brother pick out his name, and he went with Michael in honor of his favorite athlete, Michael Jordan. Mom then stepped in and said, "He's a little." So that is not how I expected that to go. They said,
Brother said you get to name him.
Brother
Or
said,
so mom said you get to name him to the
he
brother.
said, Michael, and the mom said, "Yeah, I like that, but what about Lil Jordan?" The brother picked Michael. He's like, "I like Michael Jordan. Let's name him Michael." He's 6'4", 225.
Jesus.
Lil Jordan. Earthwind Moreland.
I did not know that. name
Earth,
existed.
Wind.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's
Was he named
the
after Earth, Wind, and Fire?
coolest. Probably. His mom's favorite band was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Thank you.
She left out the fire, and Moreland's middle name begins with a C. Not surprisingly, he's the only Earthwind in NFL history.
Wow.
This is a great list.
Okay, what's next?
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson is.
DeBrickashaw is a good name.
It's a better basketball name, honestly. DeBrickashaw.
Yeah, but people would make fun of him.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one of those ones that's like.
If you were like a sharpshooter, though.
Yeah. It's like one of those ones that it doesn't look like it should flow off the tongue.
No,
But DeBrickashaw, it actually is like DeBrickashaw. You can say it.
Fun name to say.
It is a fun name to say.
Quanimius.
I agree. This has been one of my favorite names.
I think Valdez Scantling also.
Equanimous St. Brown.
Yeah.
His dad was a bodybuilder and two-time Mr. Universe, whose name was John. Not John St. Brown, but John Brown. Not wanting to have his sons have a similarly dull-sounding names, he named his kids Equanimous, Osiris, and Amon-Ra, and then added Saint to their last names. These are such good tidbits. I'm Happy Feller.
Dude, we need a frame of that guy.
We
Happy
need
Feller.
a
That
Happy
is
Feller
the
card.
new logo of Hey Fellas.
Oh my god.
Happy Feller.
Yeah, we need a Happy Feller card somewhere.
He was a
played for
kicker on the
Birds.
Saints.
And the Birds.
And the
Wow,
Birds.
3-year career.
Happy Feller.
37% field goal percentage. That's why I had a 3-year career.
Steve said, I'll be dreaming of Teeny Fridays tonight. It's like Christmas. Name all the kids Egyptian god names, says Bruce.
Yeah, he really did. Fair hooker.
Fair hooker. Wow.
He was on the Browns receiver, I guess. There have been 3 hookers in the NFL, but only one of them has been a fair hooker.
This article is really good.
This
by
is
the way.
great.
Haha, Clinton Dix. Yep.
Yeah, it's up there.
Absolutely. That's a great name.
Let's see. Born Hashan Clinton Dix. Oh. Hashan. Like a Deshaun, LaShawn.
Ah.
Hashan, no Sean.
But haha.
If no Sean Moreno isn't on this list, I'm going to throw a fit.
Still the most impressive crier of all time.
Yeah. LeGarrette Blount.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he went to the same college as that Last Chance U, EMCC.
Oh, really?
He was there. That's where he came from.
Wow. Yeah, I knew he had a really long journey.
Yeah, he did. He had a very long journey.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
That's good.
That's a good one. Barcavius Mingo.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Takeo Spikes. Takeo Spikes.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
That's a good one.
Spikes is cool. Peerless Price. Peerless.
He had to have been a wide receiver, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is such a wide receiver name. Jaquiski Tart, an underrated football name.
Bronco Nagurski.
Wow.
Bronco. Did he play for the Bears?
Damn.
Wah, wah. Ashton Yabuti. There he is. Absolutely nay-naying on
Yeah, wow.
some Eagles receiver. Nick Toon.
That's a good one.
These are great. I keep scrolling. I love it because you have to read the
Oh,
whole
Ben
thing.
Jarvis, Green Ellis. Yes. Good call, Steve.
Conrad Daubler. I'm not a fan. Jack Youngblood. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Jack Youngblood. You know he had the greatest nicknames ever.
Herbert Jackson Youngblood the third.
He had the greatest nicknames growing
Oh
up.
my god.
Greatest nicknames ever.
He had a
great childhood.
He had the greatest play of his career apparently was when he got a sack with a broken leg in the playoffs. Apparently the leg was just dangling around. Whitney.
Whitney Merciless.
Yeah, that's a good one. Lincoln Kennedy. That's
Yeah.
2 presidents.
Yeah, that's wow.
Is that what it was? Colt McCoy at number 2.
Yeah.
I think he could have been up there a little more.
Colt McCoy.
Hey, Colt. Philip Supernaw.
I remember him. He was
Yeah.
a tight end for
The
the Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
Supernaw.
Fonzo.
No, crap Hanzo Thorpe. Former Eagles running back Joik Bell.
Yeah.
That's a good name. Joik is a cool name.
Ebenezer Ekuban.
Like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, I think so. Ebenezer,
Wow.
Ebenezer,
Ebenezer,
Scrooge,
yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Will Shields.
Eh.
That's good for an lineman.
Yeah.
Will Shields.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's actually
Bakari Rambo.
That's
yeah,
cool, man.
me like that. Quentin Jammer.
Quentin Jammer, only because he was a corner.
Yep. Wonder Mons. No way. His full name is Wonderful Terrific Mons Jr. Wonderful Terrific.
Wow. What do you name him?
Wonderful
I don't
Terrific. His nickname was Wonder. Wow. Rossell. Not Rossell Ghoul. That's what I immediately thought of as Rossell Ghoul. Ross L.
Okay.
Hyphenated first name. This is I didn't want to go through the whole Forrest Lamp. Yeah,
No, they've
that's
definitely
just too
taken a
obvious.
drop off now.
Neil Diggs. Lawyer.
Lawyer Malloy.
TJ Slaughter.
That's
Yeah, it was. Coy Detmer. I've heard. I don't remember. It's before my time, but I've heard. Frosty Rucker.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, Nicole Robert Coleman.
Yeah.
Always a good one. Oh, it's one of those. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen it, like in writing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen his name. Is Antoine Randall L on there?
Seems there's Plaxico Burris.
Plex, yeah.
Now, why is John Connor on here?
John Connor.
Oh, because he's the Terminator.
Oh. I don't know.
Rocky Boyman. Tiki Barber,
yeah, that
up
is a good
there.
name. I like that.
Pierre Garçon up
Pierre
there.
Garçon, yeah.
That's a good one. That was
Frenchman.
always such a good one.
Nope. Chris.
Chris Fuamata Ma'afala.
I kind of remember. I remember.
Chris Fuamata Ma'afala.
Ma'afala.
Ah. Yeah, that's a long last name to fit on the jersey.
Prince of Mukamara.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Guy Whimper.
Guy Whimper. Wow.
And there's our guy, Halapaluti.
Vaitai.
Big V.
Antoine Randall L. He is not on there. That is a good name, though. Antoine Randall
Yeah, I feel
L.
like they missed some good ones.
They definitely missed some good ones, but I have a feeling they had a lot to choose from. All right, fellas. Now we are out of here. All the bets are done. All the controversies are done. Everything is done. Good luck tonight. Remember, it's Fellas Friday tomorrow, and Steve G is chomping at that bit for Teeny Mates. Honestly, I am too. I want to open more Teeny Mates. So tomorrow will be Teeny Mate / Fellas Friday.
True.
We'll have the same show again tomorrow, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I think that's our mainstay for at least a couple more weeks now, 12 o'clock to 2. Until things get fucked up again, but it's fine. Anyways, fellas, good luck tonight. Go win your bets. Go win some money.
Go get him.
Stay safe out there. Be nice to each other. Don't lie about getting vaccinated. Moral of the day.
True.
Moral of the day. Put T.Y. and Phillip back on the shelf.
Sorry.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get your shit together.
I'm glad we have this shelf.
I am too. That's a perfect teammate shelf. Yeah. All right. Good luck tonight, fellas. We'll see you tomorrow on Fellas Friday. Get ready for teammates tomorrow. That's all I have to say.
Oh, boy.
Win your bets.
Boy.
Post those big winners. We want to see them. And hit a same game parlay tonight.
Come
Good luck, fellas.
on.
We'll see you tomorrow. Fellas Friday.
Come on.